alone, I almost cried. Like I felt sorry for myself because I remembered everything that I felt that day. Everything. And I'm looking at myself now and I'm like, oh, the things that I've had to go through since then. Because as a kid, I didn't know that things can be bad, you know? I'm thinking, yeah, I might not really be enjoying this very much, but yeah, things are gonna be good. Things are gonna be well. I'm definitely going to enjoy this at some point. I'm gonna be an adult, and all of this is gonna make sense. But then you become an adult, and you're like, what the hell? Why does it seem like all the 4 years of suffering? But sometimes it's that way, right? Sometimes I think we have normalized suffering so much that we think it's okay. That it's okay to suffer. And I think we really do feel that way because when we're not suffering, we kind of feel like something is wrong. Ever uh, find yourself in a situation where everything was good and nothing was going wrong? You find that a week has passed without anything going wrong, like things are good. And you started to feel guilty. You started to feel scared. You started to think something bad is coming. I know something bad is coming because this is not what I'm used to. Because when things are bad, because it's something that you're already used to, it feels normal, right? That feels different. It's unfamiliar. The feeling is unfamiliar. I don't even know whether to embrace the feeling or to be scared. Embrace the feeling or to be scared. I almost cried. Like I felt sorry for myself because I remember everything that ain't no lie here. Many people are full of hatred. They just act like they got your back, like your wheelchair. It might sound like I'm being negative when I say there ain't no love here. Many people are full of hatred. They just act like they got your back. But really, isn't that what is true? People actually act like they got your back because that's what seems okay. But if you truly hit rock bottom, that's when you'll see that no one really has your back. Like if you hit rock bottom and there's nothing to gain from you, because people are focusing on survival here. So when people help you, they expect you to be able to help them in return. It might not be today, but in the future you might help them. But if you truly hit rock bottom and they look at you and be like, this fool ain't gonna be able to turn his life around, you can see the true colors. That's when you be calling people and they're not picking up your call. That's when you go to their houses and they open their windows and be like, oh, is that fool? And then they close their windows and they go to sleep. You know, or tell everyone to keep quiet until you leave.
Keep quiet until you
When
leave.
you truly hit rock bottom, that's when you see that, oh, I was alone the whole time. Imagine if I brought you to this stupid red race where you be chasing money, boys, girls, every day, chasing love like you know what it is. Like it's not just a chemical reaction that compels you to breathe. Imagine if I brought you to this stupid red race where you be chasing money. Besides that, we have to chase money. It's not something that you get without having to do a lot. In my country, a lot of people have to wake up in the morning and go to work, come back home tired, and not even get enough money when they get paid. But now they wake up at 4, they have to use the train because they can't use taxis. They don't use the taxi because taxis are expensive. They don't. Sometimes they don't have food. Yeah, it's hard. When you don't even have food, bro. You know what it's like to not have food at work. You look at your superiors and like they are they're eating nice food. You have nothing to eat. You're just hoping that they will call you and be like, "Oh, you don't like food, or here's some leftovers." And you have to work, and you have to work harder than them because well, they rely on you. You don't have to do much really. You're basically their slave. Because you have to do all the messed up things that they're not gonna do. They just be making decisions. They're just watching what everyone else is doing. They're like, "Hey, you, why are you resting? You, why are you on the phone? You, are you working? What have you done today?" It's life. You're chasing boys. Not even. Okay. None of us has to be. Look, no matter what you do, never forget that none of us asked to be here. Your friends didn't ask to be here. Your enemies didn't ask to be here. That person that you hate for no reason didn't ask to be here. That person that you are bullying didn't ask to be here. That animal you're eating didn't ask to be here. Let that sink in. None of us asked to be here. And not only did we not ask to be here, we didn't ask to be the.
No.
Let that sink in. None of us asked to be here. And not only did we not ask to be here, we didn't ask to be the way that we are. I didn't ask to be black. See, you didn't choose your race. You didn't ask to be white. You didn't ask to be Indian. You didn't ask to be Chinese. We didn't ask to be the way that we are. You didn't choose your strengths. You didn't choose your weaknesses. You didn't choose your nationality. What if I wanted to be born in America? You didn't choose your height. What if you wanted to be 5'9" and you are 6'8"? What if you wanted to be
Fine, nah.
6'5" and you are 4'6"? You didn't
Force.
ask to be 6'5". You didn't ask to be 5'7". You didn't choose your level of intelligence. We like to blame people for not being very intelligent, but no one asked their level of intelligence. If you're athletic, you didn't choose to be athletic. If you can run very fast, you know what I'm saying? We didn't choose our strength, we didn't choose our weaknesses. When you're born, you're given a name. You didn't choose your name. They didn't allow me to grow up and be like, yo, when you reach the age of 15, you give yourself a name. And when you reach the age of 5 or 10, I don't know, but yeah, you didn't choose your name. You didn't choose uh, what you get to learn at school. So really, our will is not taken seriously. It doesn't really matter what you want. It doesn't really matter what you truly want, what you truly desire. That by default makes this reality a prison. I'm black, I cannot choose to be white. I'm a male, I cannot choose to be female. I'm 5'9", I cannot choose to be 6'5". None of us chose to be here. None of us chose to be the way that we are. But the world treats people as if they chose to be here, as if they chose to be the way that they are. The parents will treat you like you chose to be here, like they've done you a favor by bringing you here. If a father has a son who is gay and they don't like the gay people in their family, there's gonna be problems. The father will not treat their son right. But remember, it's not the son that chose to be born. It's the father that chose to bring the son into this world. So the son didn't have a say. The son didn't choose to be born, and he didn't choose to be the way that he is. The father did choose for the son to be born. And yet the father is going to treat the son as if he chose to be here and he chose to be the way that he is. Intellectual dishonesty. If parents have a child who's not choosing the career that they want them to choose, they're gonna have a problem.
say like, yo, I'm not spending because they are what keeps they're the reason. Like they are what keeps the moment. Like they are the auction house. Like the whales are the auction house. You're able to see it.
$10 each, or every $100 you spend. So for every $100 you spend, I bet there is, if you open a 51 box, I bet there's probably, I don't know, a 1 in 10,000 odds that you pull Victor Wembanyama, which literally means you would have to spend $1 million on this game to pull a Victor Wembanyama. That's my math. Now, I could be off. Based on my speculation.
You are definitely off. you are definitely off. You are definitely off.
Speculation.
About,
I bet $1 million has probably been spent on these packs, and there's
uploaded to YouTube
about right. And that's sad, but it's not that hard for 2K to make $1 million. Like it's not. And that's what people need to realize is, oh well, I only spent 100. Well, all it takes for 10,000 people to spend $100 on the game, and just like that, again, the game is worldwide, and just like that, 2K has made $1 million. And again, there is one total Victor Wembanyama up between PlayStation and Xbox. If you look at Xbox specifically, there is no Victor Wembanyama's up on the auction house. None, not one. Not only Victor Wembanyama. Look at the odds of these pink diamonds. The odds of the pink diamonds are so much smaller than the odds are for,
this is not news. This is
not even really comparable. And again, all of these wild gems have been pulled, but no Victor Wembanyama. So y'all know the pack weight of Wemby is terrible too. And for everybody out there that's like, oh, well, Ty, not everybody that pulls Wemby is going to list them. Yeah, well, not everybody that pulls diamonds are going to list them either, because guess what? If you're a whale and you pull a diamond, it's going towards Jokic. It's going towards Desmond Bane. It's going towards DeAndre Ayton. And so the same math goes for that. And my math could be way wrong, but if I had to venture to guess, you would have to spend $1 million on this game to pull Victor Wembanyama.
Like,
let that sink in. That is literally the odds. Hold up, let me give you some comparable. Okay. Examples. Let me give you some examples of what this is like. Okay, it's like if you flip
the card don't exist because nobody's opening. Y'all are doing a back strike. How the fuck do you expect the card to get?
It's like winning the Powerball if you buy 6 tickets a week for a year. If you buy 6 Powerball tickets, it's like you have the same. It's literally close to it's like yelling now and having one of the next 24 babies born in the United States actually becoming the president of the United States. So the next 24 babies born, one of them. Do y'all realize how crazy these statistics are? I mean, this is insane, and that's the odds of you pulling if you spend money $100 on the game, or not $100, but spending money on the game. This is ridiculous, and it's why we need to actually know what the odds are of pulling Wemby, because it's not just you've got a less than 1% chance to pull a pink diamond. No, it's way less than that, and Wemby specifically is way less than that. And so it boils down to my whole point of 2K is trying to use the Victor Wembanyama name to make a bunch of money on this game, and I hate that. I hate that because he's not even there. You would not play against Victor Wembanyama in this year's game. I would be willing. The odds of you playing against the Victor Wembanyama in the next week is probably like a 2% chance. He doesn't exist. And like that's the same point of view I have with like Jokic. It's like you just gotta act like these cards don't exist. Because the odds of you playing against point guard Jokic is going to be so small. Now, you are going to play more Jokic's than you are going to play Victor Wembanyama's for sure. But I'm just telling you, it's sad. It's genuinely sad that 2K is making this, Wemby is now in packs, and he's not. He's not, because it's been 4 hours long. 4 hours. And there's not one Wemby. Not one. And I get it. People are like, oh, well, Ty, the big spenders that pull Wemby are going to keep it. I get it. But I got to be honest. If I pulled Wemby, I would 100% sell him. 100%. I don't personally think he's that great, but I would 100% sell him. So I don't know what this necessarily means for right now. I don't know what this means. I want you guys to know and realize Wemby basically has the exist on this game. Yeah, I thought, oh, Dr. James Brand. I thought,
I followed you on Instagram. Can you follow me back? Hell no.
Devin Booker was that. I thought all the rest of these big guys were barely exist. Wemby is a new type of level. He's a new type of level. So it is what it is. But don't think you are going to be pulling Victor Wembanyama anytime soon.
If I can show you my recent work, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Be good. So
all I gotta say is, if that's what your expectation is, be prepared to be let down, because you are gonna get let down in a big time way. That's really all I've got to say. Be prepared to be let down in a big time way if that's what you are. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are doing that. As always, gotta love you guys. Have a blessed day. What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about a lot of people's thoughts on where my team is at right now, and kind of a read the room type of situation, right? And how I'm such, in the grand scheme of things, a small spender when it comes down to this game. But even with my King of the Court VC that I have, it's tough. It's tough. I'm in a tough situation, and I'm sure a lot of people are. But we're going to be talking about kind of my thoughts on this, and where some of the whales are at. When I say whales, guys that spend a lot of money. Like, some people say whales are like a negative, get a negative reputation. I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just saying the people that spend money on this game, where are their thoughts on things? So here's kind of where I ultimately want to start, is with Los Pollos, because again, I think Los, is he the biggest creator? Honestly, one of them that plays 2K still to this day. I'm not going to sit up here and act like Los Pollos isn't. He is one of the bigger people in the 2K space, biggest streamers, biggest content creators in the 2K space. So we're going to read through this. Then we're going to be talking about just kind of my thoughts on it, and again, Los's perspective and how I think it can impact other people as well. So Los says, I have been playing and streaming MyTeam since 2014. It's crazy because, like, I've really only played MyTeam, I mean, really MyTeam since 2K19. Like, before that, I was kind of like playing it, but not really anything crazy. I've experienced every 2K MyTeam ever. What I'm witnessing now is the most blatant money grab I've ever seen. A money grab with no upside. It's true. There is zero upside. There's not any incentives to play and win games. Again,
Bro, just let him fucking score.
Yeah, I can see you. I'm in the middle of something.
plan be up between PlayStation and Xbox. Insane. Okay? 150 doesn't even.
So what happens when the air's at 72 and the fan is on, like in the AC unit in your home, and you put it up to 74?
When you raise the temperature setting on your AC unit from 72 to 74 degrees, the unit will actually stop cooling once the indoor temperature reaches that new set point. So if the temperature in the house is already 72, the AC fan will likely run for a bit just to circulate the air, but it won't kick in to cool the space any further. This usually helps the room stay at a comfortable temperature and can save a bit of energy.
Then when it reaches 74 and the fan is still on instead of auto, what is the difference?
When the fan is set to on, it runs continuously, even if the AC isn't cooling. That means the air circulates constantly, which can help with air filtration and maintaining a more even temperature throughout the house. On the other hand, if the fan is set to auto, it only runs when the AC is actively cooling the air. So if the temperature is at the set point, the fan will turn off and you'll have a quieter, more energy efficient system.
So, on average, how much more would it cost if the AC's at the same degrees, but the fan is on auto versus on per month?
Got it. The difference in cost can vary depending on your local electricity rates and the efficiency of your system, but generally having the fan on continuously can cost an additional $10 to $30 per month. This is because the fan uses electricity even when the AC isn't cooling. If you want to keep costs lower, setting the fan to auto is typically the more economical option.
That's not that much, 10 to 30.
Yeah, it's not a huge amount, especially if you're only running it for a month or two, but over a long period of time it can add up. And of course it also depends on the efficiency of your AC unit and your local energy rates. But it's definitely a small difference for a bit of extra comfort or air circulation.
Checking, savings, and credit card. See?
You're giving me an ad to look at a scoreboard? Are you out of your fucking mind, bitch? Dumbass, stupid bitch.
And that bothers me about this whole Tyler Creator controversy. People being like, "Oh, how come nothing happened to him back then?" Or like, "Oh, he just wasn't as famous back then, so nobody." I'm kissing this woman all over her.
Bro, stop fucking moving. Just stay still, bitch.
Please copy on my constant screen.
Are you back on top? Are you back on top? I did one. Over here. I'm with you. I'm with you. What's up, top? What's up, top? Well done.
100%. That makes no sense.
You good? Do you need help? Do you need help? I'm getting shot.
I need 10 dunks.
I started beating. You know you shooting. What I do you got first? Oh, shit. Got him. I'm getting shot.
I'm getting shot.
Reloading. Reloading my other gun.
Bayaran. The fuck up.
I got the ammo box. You want it? Okay. Get. Cooking, bro. We're cooking. Thank you, John. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, my man. Throwing it up. Got another one? Landing. Airborne. Take up a land on my cook. Got another one?
Why aren't you
Honor level, honor level. To the right. You're throwing shoot. I'm shot ready. I'm putting on my plate. I'm putting on my plate. Oh, yes, fuck, he got me. He's going to finish me. He fucked me up. Got him, clear. I'm coming back. I'm going to come. Shit. I'm with you. I'm sorry. Oh, that's my dog. Landing.
He shot that.
Oh, yeah, Anthony drove it in.
Bro, catch the fucking.
You know, Don? I'm running out of the ammo again. Come here. Ricky, I got some here. Oh,
Hell yeah, boys, I'm fresh off fan, baby. Ha ha. Feel like a brand new guy. Don't worry about it, Buster. What are you doing, man? I'm not going to listen to that all game.
Oh, sorry. That's my pinky. Helps me focus.
Oh, yeah, I'm leaving, dude. Weirdo.
Why is that so long?
Oh my god, all these kids. No, I'm not playing with this dumb stuff, you idiot. I'll put my top apart. Or yeah, she's talking about that fire.
Yeah, it helps me focus. I can put it away.
Get 90 points as a
What the
team.
fuck?
I know it can be distracting, so I won't use it for this. Not that.
How the fuck do I have 12 points? Bitch, get off the screen. 12 points, 3 assists, and I don't have my takeover? That makes no fucking sense.
Sounds like we got a person in my game. Get bogged.
Oh, he was almost dead.
That clicking sound is bothering me.
Oh, it's my passive, or my pacifier helps me focus. Sorry. I'll put it
What the fuck?
Well, yeah, why don't you step on something else?
like what?
Roger.
Unless that was a trivial attempt to flirt with me. I don't know what else I could be sucking on.
Oh, it's a beautiful way. It's a beautiful way. I am eating.
Okay, well, if you can eat, then I can suck on my pinky. Correct.
I mean, don't hear me go.
Oh, let me hear me.
You're talking to this fucking thing on the mic.
Alright, so can I put my pinky back in, or are you guys gonna have a little fit? Like babies.
It's some crazy people out there, but
That's what I was saying.
Bro, he's still doing it.
Every time I get off this, it's just this one game. Call of Duty players can't handle that someone actually uses the pacifier for concentration, but any other game I play, no one has a problem with it.
Okay, so he doesn't suck on. So he's out here sucking on the pacifier.
It's not for you.
Did he just say that?
hey, yo, laser. Sorry to say, do you sub T?
If I was presented with such, yes, I probably would.
You heard
You
it.
might use him.
There might be some on the street that he can pay for.
We're in a recession indicator, so I will not be paying for stuff like that.
Well, that's why women swallow. I'll spit it out. I don't even know.
Do you guys have laser munis?
Yes, we should.
Yeah, we definitely should.
Yeah, I was
You
just
think
like,
you're
how do you
sucking
put
on
up with that
pacifier the whole
noise?
game.
Yeah, like you're
breastfeeding
or something.
Only because they understand that they use it for concentration and that now they're best player of the game.
Is that where you're
No.
reading what?
I'm at the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, you're 3 and 1? I'm 3 and 2, so does it mean you're in a battle?
I'm at the top of the leaderboard.
Does that mean that you're in a battle?
Nerd.
I think I'm nervous,
You
like,
got a problem with
I
the
did not
baby
play,
and
but
fucking you don't give a shit. You guys are whining like little
no.
babies.
Oh my god. How many? You just like to get under your skin. Maybe talk a little harder.
You guys are whining like little babies.
No. Oh my god. How many? You just like to get under your skin. Maybe talk a little harder.
Huh?
What's your teammate, Laser?
My reaction time's still good.
Oh, what the fuck?
I need to focus.
I bet you he has hella wrinkles around his lips. That man probably looks like he's 50.
This sick. Yeah. I can't be like.
You guys are so immature. I'm not even.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, we're immature.
What? Oh, this.
You're like ganging up on me for something that I'm helping us win.
Oh, how about that?
Look, he's so smart.
Oh, shut up and let me focus.
No.
There you go. Hold on. I'm going to start
Oh,
talking.
shit.
I'm also kind of rooting for the enemy at this point.
I think it's actually kissing someone.
Dude.
You guys aren't gonna make me not suck my pacifier just by making fun of me.
We literally don't give a fuck what you're doing. That's the crazy thing.
Obviously you do because you're all acting like babies.
No.
Yeah.
If you're acting like a baby,
Yeah, you're all
you would have
whining.
Hey, mate, you following your
You're all whining like babies.
He's trying to copy this dude I've seen on TikTok. Like, does a bit or whatever.
Oh, shit. What did that
Yeah,
say?
Does he do
dude.
baby roleplay?
You know what I'm talking about, dude. I know who you're trying to copy, bro.
What did that say on the.
I mean, wait. You watch baby roleplay too?
I don't know his name, but he has that freaking weird voice that you do.
fuck, one more up there, one more up there.
It's not a word for it. It's a way. A fucking fly landed on my hand. I didn't.
Bro,
That shit was so easy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I didn't have my fucking right hand.
you're sucking on his thumb. Leave him alone. You're sucking on his thumb.
Notice I couldn't turn because I had to swat a fly away with my hand.
Don't lie. You're sucking on your
If your room
thumb.
was clean, you wouldn't have flies.
You were sucking him?
I'm Thomas Stratton. Did you know that thanks to Marathon Rewards, you can be earning rewards on every fuel purchase up to 5 transactions a day with no limit how much you pump? Probably expensive to sign up, right? Yes, again, it's free. So download the Marathon Arco Rewards app. Sign up for free and reward yourself.
Reference by Laura.
L'Oreal Paris. 90% less breakage for shinier and stronger hair. Call Ashline at 1-800-55-66222.
These are the facts. Switch to Total Wireless and save 50% off Metroid Cricket. Guaranteed. With one. When you keep the phone and number.
This dude strikes you as someone who has shit stains on his underwear.
I have to ask his mom if he can go out.
Someone else acting like a dumb baby.
Wait, you are. You're checking on a pacifier like a baby. What are you talking about? I don't get it.
At least I'm not whining like a baby.
Oh, what the fuck? Now you are.
Who's the baby now? We get the one.
You're funny. Oh my god.
I wonder if he's a top or bottom bottom.
I usually sleep on my top one.
No, like.
For that one.
Good shit, dude.
She looked like a lizard. She looked like a lizard.
We like them. We like them.
No, it's only
He's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Earlier back.
But you're not.
Yes, I am.
But you're not. That's on top.
Oh, look. You're not top of the leaderboard, so you know.
Except for the fact that I'm following.
Farts.
I know. There's nothing I can do. I'm in the train. It's actually sorry. I was shit too, but I thought you were laser.
Tinkerbell, can I ask you why your name is Tinkerbell and what your kink may be?
No, you really can't because you suck your thumb. That's fucking weird.
I don't suck my thumb.
And even if you're just doing this as a fucking like gag, like haha, it's still fucking weird.
It's a kink and a pacifier.
Right.
So you would understand your name is fucking Tinkerbell. Jesus Christ.
You got a kink for sucking, bro? I don't like you, bro.
He would never make it out of prison if he ever went there.
I asked him.
Probably actually do pretty well in prison.
That's what you got there.
Nobody have a
You was locked up.
It's a pacifier. You do not know what a patsy is? What the fuck?
This man should be sterile. He should not have no kids.
I'd probably do well in prison because everyone would probably want to protect me because I'd be like their little baby.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, shit. People look great.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
No, you're just intolerant.
Bro, you're dead. What are you focusing on?
Are you the king of passies?
What question is that?
Bro, go change your diaper already, bro.
Actually, might be around that time. No, it's not. point.
I can't, guys.
Ow. I bit my tooth.
It's not possible.
Oh.
They're just 4-0 them.
Like I said, I was me last.
Peachy, what's going on, girl?
I accidentally bit my tooth.
Yeah, we heard you.
I hate this dude. I'm alright. I don't hate nobody.
I hate this dude, but I hate nobody.
I hate my entire being.
If there was a map to jump off, I would do it.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
Typically, when a baby cries, you're supposed to comfort her.
Yeah,
And
You guys would make
There's
perfect
fun fish. Oh, laying down.
how old are you?
Terrible
I was
parent.
in this.
Everyone in this lot would be a terrible parent.
My kid's doing pretty good. You know, she's 3 and has never used a pacifier before. Okay, well, you're not my fucking kid. You're some random on fucking Call of Duty. Why the fuck would I treat you?
I'd like to see if
you know what?
babies.
GG's everyone. This
I
weirdo.
treat my daughter pretty good. Yeah, for real. GG's.
Oh, God. Holy shit.
Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. More performance with every drive.
Are you doing stand up for Mormons?
Oh my God. Do you believe in Joseph Smith too? Dang, Smalley with the 4 freaking kills. Praise Joseph.
All the ceilings have glass ceilings on the game.
Is
On the map,
it a coincidence that you got 4 kills after praising Joseph Smith? I don't think so.
I just prayed, okay.
Huh? What? Stop, fuck him up. What? I'ma do my stuff.
Bro, you sound like a chicken.
What the fuck are you saying, though?
I'm singing K-Dot.
Trying to sing Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick.
They not like that.
Whoa, no, there's no way to no. He's gonna be singing at the
Like I'm dissing.
You guys think he's gonna pull out numbers at the Super Bowl halftime show? Do you guys think he's gonna do the halftime Super Bowl show at the Do Not Like Us for the halftime Super Bowl show?
I'd let him. There'll be some kind of.
What do you mean 13 mil? I thought he went for 11 mil. Is there another one up on the auction?
Stipulation that he can't afford that song.
Oh yeah, why you think that? Because Drake's punk ass is trying to do some fucking lawsuit. It's just bullshit, dude. It's not gonna fucking work.
It's not even that. It's just think about it.
You're really telling on yourself as a fucking Drake sympathist. It really says a lot about you.
No,
You saw somebody sold it for that much? Oh, where did you see it at?
He said Drake, I think he was perform. I think he performed that song, man. Why? It doesn't matter what the fuck they got going on. So if he was such a big deal, the reason why he performed at the Super Bowl at that.
I need. Oh my god! Hold on. I didn't know opinions could be this long. I lost track halfway. Anyways, do you guys think they're not like us at the Super Bowl?
In some comment section,
No,
I think.
That's not the place to perform that type of song.
I think he's gonna do it. That'd be funny if he put a picture of Drake on stage.
I mean, if he does, hey, I ain't mad at him. Do you, bro? Just saying, I
That'd be funny if he put a picture of Drake on stage and everybody threw it up in the stadium.
I'm not just a nobody's side, but you feel like he's dick pulling Kendrick. Hell, bro, let's just be real, man. It's Hollywood, bro. Kendrick on that shit too.
No.
It's Hollywood.
No.
Man, they ain't on that shit. They all.
But the Drake sympathizers in this game.
Ain't no Drake sympathizers. All of them crooked. I knew that, but it's true. Well, that's fact.
You were literally simping over Drake. You're sympathizing for him.
Bro, I've never been a Drake fan since he come out. He's not that good.
He's not that good. He's not that good. Oh my gosh.
Drake's literally not like us.
Maybe on beats, I would say beats. He's better than Kendrick, but
that's how I know you're a norm.
He's not that good. Am I trying to get anything new exchange? Hell no. Hell no, I ain't getting those. I don't get any cards that require me to lock in MT. I got every Hall of Fame bad. Let's go. 1, 2. Let's see what badge I got. Oh shit, I got every badge. Look at that. That's a beautiful sight. That's a beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at the pink diamond. Oh my gosh, look at the pink diamond. Ooh, that boy's a pink diamond. He's a pink diamond. He's a pink diamond, no love. No laughing bastard. No wife, no kids. No job. Ooh, I got the pink on pink. That's sad. I'm only pink diamond 1. How many more reps I got to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I got 10 more reps to go. You said what's the most expensive NBA series? I can't see your whole comment. Oh, probably Wemby. I think Wemby's the most. He dropped 2. They're all about the same. They're all like 20, 30K. Wemby used to be the most from what I remember. But they're all like around the same price now, I think. Maybe Giannis? Nah, he's 26K to 21. They're all about the same. Maybe Curry. You can't sell the card unless you got an auctionable LeBron in your collection. Is that what you're saying? Looks like Steph is the most. The card is auctionable. What are you talking about? From the locker code? Yeah, sometimes they don't have the unauctionable, but it is. But no, you can't sell it? Yeah, I know. 2K will never give us a locker code that we can sell. I don't think they'll ever do that. Went from 100% in Diamond 5 to 0.9% in Pink Diamond 1. You said what? They're giving out hella legend badges. I think you mean Hall of Fame. If you have the Series 1, if you get the Series 1, or you just mean in general how like they're giving a lot of challenges. Yeah, they're giving a lot of challenges for badges out. I mean, it's cool, I guess, but like, come here, you fucker. I got gold posterizer on Jason Kidd now. Oh, why does my mouth always get so fucking dry?
Put that front like yeah, put that like you're a literal PCP. Well, I don't put that PCP. You're a casual, bro.
I'm a Drake fan because I sit there and say that the Super Bowl was not played to perform a song like that. Like, what the fuck, bro?
The fuck, bro?
Bro,
What? Who's watching the Super Bowl? Not just adults. It's fucking kids. Yeah, they're going to perform a song about a fucking pedophile with children watching. Come on, bro. Use your brain.
Wait, that song's about what?
It's about him fucking a girl, bro. It's about him fucking an underage girl. It's about Drake being a pedo. That's what the whole damn song's about. Okay. Then explain the chord. It's struck the chord and it's probably A minor. Like, bro,
the music
you
chord.
don't. Oh my god, bro. You don't. Like, no shit. It's the music chord, goofy.
My point then.
He can't come out and straight up say he's fucking minor. Who's gonna listen to the song then?
I don't understand.
Like, you don't understand rap.
Your argument is that he's not saying it's a music chord. Correct?
Correct. Bro, he probably struck a chord and it's probably A minor. It is a play on words. It is a play on words. It's a euphemism. An analogy, if you will.
That's the analogy. That's
what? Oh man, this guy has no idea what he's even talking about, and he's sitting over there talking about Drake sympathizers. You don't even know what the fuck the song's about.
It's about Drake not being like us.
Hey, I'm at the end of the room, man. Let me show you. You're not like us, nigga. You're not like us, nigga.
Yeah.
Drake is not
the top three.
A musical artist like us. That's what the song's about. Because the music,
not like
A minor is a chord, and he doesn't use it.
Oh,
he's talking about Drake fucking Billy Brown. He's talking about Drake fucking Billy Brown.
Hot chick from Stranger Things.
She's underage.
There was a point in time where I thought everyone was good, and that you had to learn bad, and that you had to learn evil to become evil. Until I owned a freaking cat. Now those things are evil. I mean, have you ever owned a cat? You're like, oh, hi, owner, I'm so cute, Scratch.
I don't know. You don't have a dollar plan on it because there's nobody around here and I'm just waiting for somebody.
Slowly? Yeah. Did you hear my joke? My stand-up joke about the cats?
Yeah.
Be honest, after I can see my stand-up routine, do you think that would kill it? The way it would kill? Slowly, not a kid. No offense.
That's a cute haircut. That's a cute haircut. Oh, you got it. I'll take that L.
Reasons not to hate me. I voted for Kamala. No plastic surgery. I'm Jewish, but not a Zionist. I am original. I'm going to college. I help support my family financially. Reasons to hate me. I keep going. And that's not cute. Reasons not.
You're not original. They not like us. They not like us. I can give one of my players every Hall of Fame badge. Why the fuck is y'all going for 1.5 million? God damn. Oh shit, Dr. J is up. I'll be hella pissed if I get Dr. J and I'm ass with him. I'll be super pissed.
Sometimes I think I'm actually crazy because I just get over things. When I say crazy, like I worry that I might like be psycho, because like nothing really stays with me too long. I just kind of am like, oh shit, just goes away. It's so weird. I'm like, what? Oh no, that happened. Sometimes it feels like I'm even performing the oh no. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't know why. Sometimes I think I'm actually crazy because I just get over things. When I say crazy, like I worry that I might like be psycho, because like nothing really stays with me too long. I just kind of am like, oh shit, just goes away. It's so weird. I'm like, what? Oh no, that happened. Sometimes it feels like I'm even performing the oh no. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't know why. Sometimes I think I'm actually crazy because I just get over things. When I say crazy, like I worry that I might like be psycho, because like nothing really stays with me too long. I just kind of like, oh shit, just goes away. It's so weird. I'm like, what? Oh no, that happened. Sometimes it feels like I'm even performing the oh no. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't know why. Sometimes I think I'm actually crazy because I just get over things. When I say crazy, like I worry that I might like be psycho, because like nothing really stays with me too long. I just kind of like, oh shit, just goes away. It's so weird. I'm like, what? Oh no.
The NBA is back. If you truly are looking to improve, the NBA is back. And you can start the season off right when you choose your own.
Sometimes I think.
Bro, what? Bro, what? These people are sick in the head. I'm getting that Dr. J. I don't give a fuck. I'll spend all my MC. I'm sick of playing with these bums.
Jesus was like, they were actually good people that you could trust. But the loudmouths, the assholes, I mean, that's the insult to assholes. The white Christian nationalists are the ones being the loudest. It's time for y'all to get louder than them. It's time for y'all to drown them out. You know that Star Wars video that I made where I just sing over the Christians? That's not good enough.
These idiots can stop speaking. But anyway, what's your price? How much do you cost? Can't be that much. Oh, and to the black Christians, how many times do I have to tell you you're in danger? Wake up. Get out of that religion.
The institution of slavery is not inherently evil.
Okay, what's your price? Name your price. No, like, how much do you cost? Because I would love to have somebody in my house just cleaning so I don't have to and making me meals. All of this for free. And, like, even if it's against your will, like, if I want to, like, you know, have some pleasurable time, you need to service me.
What the
Because that's what slaves do. So, what's your price? And let's add the 3/5 of a person thing. Let's make sure it's also based on your skin. So, because you're white, I feel like the price should be lower than the average. And I don't know if you're that strong. How strong are you? How strong? I don't know if you're that strong. And get rid of the clothes. Why are you in a suit? Slaves don't wear suits. You need to be dressed appropriately to serve me.
Well, the thing is, it's about delivery, right? So we can return. I used to believe that everyone was good and that there was no evil. Evil was taught. That isn't why. Man, the people are straight up evil.
Are you going to stand up for Mormons?
Oh my God! Do you believe in Joseph Smith too?
I went to school with the Mormons, so I was like, that's like I guess you're going to clean comedy.
Oh my gosh! I was just talking to my friend about the powers of Joseph Smith and the healing, and just like the healing, like properties that Mormonism can bring to you.
You mean the 1800s old white guy?
Joseph Smith. Now, if that's not proof that Joseph Smith is God, I don't know what is. Because you brought up Mormons. Literally like 5 minutes after I was just telling everyone I know about.
Bitch.
Big Draco, I promise you, there's better words you can use, pal. Inshallah, Joseph Smith. Okay, so Big Draco, or wait, let's talk slowly. What do you think about the cat joke?
It was okay. It was okay, I just went open with it.
You're right, I have to change the delivery. I have to figure out a way to get the delivery to land. Dang, Smalley with the 4 freaking kills. Pretty Joseph.
All the ceilings have glass ceilings on the game.
Isn't it a coincidence that you got 4 kills after praising Joseph Smith? I don't think so.
Shoot! I didn't see. Okay. I said Mormon. I said George. I didn't
See Joseph Smith.
Yeah, most of them quit.
Is that a coincidence? As soon as you bring up Joseph Smith, that we start winning the game to get 4 kills?
Who's Joseph Smith?
God.
God has a name?
Let me try the catch-up. Let me try the catch-up one last time. You guys tell me if I'm ready to go out tonight for the open mic. Hey, as a Mormon man, I used to believe that good was the only thing in the world, and that evil didn't exist, and that you had to learn evil.
He's in the hallway by being
Shut up. And that was until I got my cat. Man, is that evil? He scratches you for no freaking reason. What about that one, Foley? Is it better?
Crazy, man.
Is it better than the first ones I tried?
I don't know. That's just a nice man.
Okay, some actual criticism here, like in a good way. I think the delivery would be better if you dragged out the first part a little bit, rather than jumping right to the to the joke. You know what I mean?
So I'm going to stage like, everyone who loves Joseph Smith, please stand up. Please stand up. Everyone who loves Joseph Smith, please stand up. Please stand up.
He must be why you didn't. What she was trying to say, man, the delivery was better. You need to shut the fuck up. That would be the great delivery right there.
Oh my Joseph. That was uncalled for.
Oh my Joseph.
That's not what I was trying to be nice. But GG's, yo.
Alright, wish me luck at my open mic tonight.
I wish you the best of luck. Good luck with your cats and your mornings.
Joseph bless everyone.
Douchebag.
I didn't just tip $5. Your voice makes me eat that.
Go ahead, get it all out, Brayden. Wait, Brayden. Having a Joseph Smith bit right after having a Drake bit would be perfect.
Are you okay, sweetheart?
I practice.
Yeah. You're practicing?
Throw it out again, throw it out again.
What are you practicing for?
You wouldn't understand if I tried to explain it to you, so it's just
Is it a furry thing?
No, have you been hit before?
Have I been hit before?
Yeah, you're not going to understand because it's a lot to explain.
Okay.
No, like getting hit for...
So, how was your guys' work week? Or work day? Or, day in general? It doesn't have to be work, anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you saying work, you're kind of calling me out because I don't have a job at the moment. But
I don't either. You're fine. I'm employed.
so why did you say work week?
I don't know. Cause I don't know. Because I was thinking most people, are employed.
Oversharing.
I'm not to overshare. Sorry, it's a thing. I have autism.
Is that you kind of like Elon Musk?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh.
I'm too smart for my own good. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you kind of sound like Elon Musk a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit though. But
it's for
you're a girl, correct?
I'm a girl.
Okay.
I'm like a female Elon Musk.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
invention
sound like a female Elon Musk, but I didn't want to be wrong about that because I was like 95% sure you're a female, but some guys.
Yeah.
Some guys sound like females. Like,
Joe, you sound like you got a fat ass fucking neck.
what?
Silly boy 315.
You sound like you sound like a bad mic.
Is she flirting with you?
No, not you. I'm talking about the guy with the bad mic.
Oh, yeah.
You know your mic. You know your mic. Everyone has to stop talking to even try and understand what you're saying.
That's good, man. I mean, we're gonna try to play the game, actually.
Notice how everyone was quiet because they were trying to figure out what you're trying to say?
We're going to defuse the bomb if you don't get over that quickly. Bro, go over that bomb. They're defusing it right now. Yeah, no.
They're defusing.
Beautiful. Oh, you're great, Mr. Over there.
Kill.
That's what I died to.
See, like that person right there.
That's fucking animal.
See? That's like one of those, I think that's a guy, but they kind of sound like a girl, right? Can I run a joke by you real quick?
Yes.
Can you tell me what you think? Because I'm going to do an open mic at an open mic thing tonight, and I just want to.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous. I'm scared because I don't know if this joke's going to land. It's
Shit. All right, I'm ready
it's
for you.
kind of like dark.
Shoot.
It's kind of dark humor, so just don't get mad at this, okay? Just be prepared.
All right, I'm ready. I love dark humor. Please give it to me.
All right, so it goes like this. So I used to believe that everyone was good and that evil was learned, that you learned evil until I owned a freaking cat. I'm freaking evil.
Let's do this.
Wanna sell those wheels, wanna get it off real fast now.
Oh, man.
Maybe a little too fast.
What? Take a minute, my guy.
Or like a month or two.
Time to make a move.
You wanna get it, you wanna do it your way.
Want to drive? Car guys.
It's the NBA on the ground.
Boston brings the action to the Garden. That's the Celtics face the Knicks. Then the Lakers take on the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, they just
you want to know? I like it. You want to make it a little bit more spicy?
What do you mean?
What, you want it a little bit more spicy? Here you go. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
I was always told that, you have to learn to be evil. And then I got my first taste of pussy.
I don't get it.
Not only are cats evil, but so are women.
Hold on. This is the one you have to think about, isn't it? Hold on. Say it again, because I'm trying to... I always thought good was... It's the same setup. I always thought good was... I always thought everyone was good and that evil was learned. Until I tasted pussy.
Yeah. Until I got my first taste of pussy. And then I realized that... not just... yeah, okay, no, I just fucked it up. Until I got my first... That's what you should say. Until I got my first...
Is this a trans joke?
No, it's supposed to be a joke about women and cats both being evil.
Yeah, they're really not helping.
I rely on my perception. And my perception is very good. I'm not seeing any curves anywhere.
Well, then your perceptions are flawed, or you don't know what you're looking at.
I do know where I'm looking, and my perceptions are not flawed.
No, they certainly. Well, yeah, I mean, your eyes probably work fine. It's probably just a processing error. So, you ever been to the ocean?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is there a horizon?
I don't know what you mean.
There's a horizon at the ocean. Why is that?
Yeah, so I mean, like the ships get smaller. That's what.
No, I didn't ask you any questions about ships. I asked you about the horizon.
I'm denying that I even see it right. So, I mean,
you don't think that the sky and the water appear to converge at a sharp line?
Yeah, I mean, this is just.
Bro, get the fuck.
Understanding.
Yes, you are, but that does actually happen. And there are things that are behind the horizon where we can only see parts of them. Now, that's exactly what you would expect if the Earth is curved. That can't happen if the Earth is flat.
Again, you're working on a false premise.
No.
There's no point on Earth you will go to that will somehow just make the water connect with outer space or the sky or something. That's not how it works.
Are you trying to tell me that the horizon is, in a way, an optical illusion?
That is precisely what it is.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. The existence of the horizon completely negates the Earth being flat.
But it doesn't exist. It's kind of a point I'm making here.
You wouldn't be able to observe a false horizon if the Earth were flat. You could not do it. It's not possible.
Okay, I mean, maybe you're just making up rules now.
I can explain it to you. It's actually really easy to do.
Go ahead.
If the Earth is flat, and I go on top of the Empire State Building, why can't I see the Eiffel Tower?
Again, it's because like the air isn't clear.
Exactly. So the atmosphere scatters light, so you can't just see forever and ever and ever and ever. Eventually, it's like when you look down into the water, you can see stuff that's a few inches, maybe a few feet, depending on how clear the water is. But you can't see the bottom of the ocean. For the same reason, you can't see the Eiffel Tower from New York City, right? Now, that also applies to the ground. So, if the Earth were flat, the flat ground below you would extend out past your ability to be able to see it. That's not what happens. What would happen if that were the case? When you look at very distant mountains, for example, they're not blurry, but they're, I don't want to say it. It's like they're fading away because of the atmospheric scattering. Does the surface of the water do that? No, it never does that. Instead, what happens is there's a very sharp line where the water and the sky meet. Now, sometimes because of temperature differences between the water and the sky, you can get that little mirage effect. But the existence of that sharp horizon absolutely precludes the Earth being flat. Instead, always, 100% of the time, every single time you would try to look at the horizon on the ocean, you wouldn't be able to see it. It would fade out, just like distant mountains or whatever fade out.
Dude, this is just like a bunch of nothing. Because
that's very interesting. So, it's really obvious that you're a troll. So, what do you want to talk about next?
I mean, could believe that, but well, the other one is
right, because people who actually think the Earth is flat, they do a lot of this stuff that you're doing, but they do actually try to form a defense. All you said was, that's a whole bunch of nonsense. You had no response.
Just shoot the fucking ball, bitch.
Prove that you're not a troll.
Well, I could only speak for myself, and I know myself.
Still waiting.
I'm not a troll.
I'm literally still waiting.
I just told you.
No, I said prove it, not claim it.
No, there's no way I could prove it.
Yeah, there actually is. You could demonstrate. Well, a troll wouldn't do these kinds of things, so go ahead. Pumpkin.
Well, a troll would be trolling, but I'm not trolling. What the fuck?
I'm literally still waiting.
Okay, let's just move on from this.
10,
okay.
9, 8, 7, 6. You got 5 more seconds. It's plenty of time. 5, 4.
I don't know which.
For you to prove you're not a troll.
I'm not.
Defend your beliefs.
Yeah, I mean, this is very simple, right? People get the idea.
Yeah, it's extremely simple. The atmosphere scatters light, so you wouldn't be able to see a horizon if the Earth were flat, but we do see a horizon. Therefore, the Earth is not flat. Deal with it.
There's some misunderstanding because for people to even get the idea of this spherical Earth, they have to rely on the agencies like NASA and SpaceX.
No, I literally don't. All I have to do is say, gee, if the Earth were curved, there would be a horizon, and there is a horizon. I have evidence. You don't.
So you're
explain the existence of the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, this is you conflating your own.
Explain the existence of the horizon.
Again, the horizon is just perception can be saving.
Yeah, and if the Earth were flat, the perception would be it would fade into the atmosphere. Does it do that? No.
Yes, it does fade into.
It's literally never done that except when it's foggy out and visibility is less than the distance to the horizon.
The closer they look, the less they'll actually see. November 14th.
Stress keeping you up? Introducing Lemon Balm by Vimergy. This fast-absorbing concentrate works at the cellular level, so you stay calm. Vimergy, we can save ourselves.
Congratulate yourself all the way to the top.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your, well, it's your Equinox with advanced safety features. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Oh, when you see things moving.
Explain why we see a horizon.
I don't see the horizon like.
Yes, you do. You see a horizon. Explain why. Explain why the water does not fade into the atmosphere.
Eventually it does.
No, it literally doesn't. Explain why it doesn't do that.
You're asking me this is like the basics.
Yeah, and you can't do it. Chat, it can't do the basics. It can see the basics, but it can't do the basics. Explain to me why the water doesn't fade into the atmosphere.
the further it gets, it does do that.
It literally doesn't do that ever, unless it's foggy and the visibility is less than the distance to the horizon.
So the water doesn't fade out. Is that what you're saying?
That is correct. Yeah. If you type it into ChatGPT,
He really taking ISO Joe to a whole new level. What the fuck was that?
chat, is it still there?
Yeah, see, I looked it up. It doesn't fade out in the classical sense of it.
How come it doesn't fade into the atmosphere?
It's not as clear as the water that is clear.
How come it doesn't fade into the atmosphere?
He's in a
It
straight
literally
jacket.
isn't
What is he
fading
doing?
into the atmosphere. There's literally a sharp line between the water and the sky. So why is it not fading into the atmosphere?
Then tell me why it stops.
Because of the curvature of the Earth. Tell me why the water doesn't fade into the atmosphere.
Again, you're seeing a bunch of... Oh my god.
Oh, you're a false god, yeah. Why doesn't it fade into the atmosphere?
From the movie Odyssey.
Do you get off on being made an idiot? Is that why we're doing this?
I don't know why you're so frustrated.
In addition to autographed copies of both my books, and of course Spanky, I'm excited to announce that I now have stickers, tumblers, apparel, and more on my store. Take Spanky, the god-defeating penguin, and can you put that into a logical syllogism with you wherever you go now.
That's why I should put a question just to see if you know these people, because I know atheists usually don't because they're dumb. But, you know who Albert Pike is?
No, I've never heard of one of the 8 billion people on this planet. I guess I'm pretty stupid.
Okay, you don't know Albert Pike. Do you know who Carl Jung is?
Carl Jung? Jung?
Yeah.
The sociologist?
Yes.
Yeah, I know of him. I've never read any of his works.
Okay, well, he believes in God, so that's just funny.
Okay.
And,
have you ever heard of Albert Einstein? He doesn't.
yeah, but he married
He's dead.
So.
Okay. Who did Adam and Eve's children fuck? Each other? Okay. Next.
My point was, I want to start with flat Earth because that leads to God pretty much, I would say, as the major points.
Do you think they are this flat then, I assume?
I know it is.
What do you mean by that? What does it mean to know something?
Okay, give me 30 seconds, I'll tell you what Earth is. Earth is a flat, motionless plane with a firmament.
False.
Waters from above.
False.
From the waters below.
False.
And the sun and moon local.
False.
And the sun and moon are both powered wires.
False.
The electromagnetic field, the ether.
False. You didn't get a single thing right. Except that there are waters below. I think we call it the ocean. But you didn't get a single thing right. That's actually incredible. So what evidence of this do you have?
Okay, for the firmament, I guess the dome, the glass dome.
What evidence of a glass dome do you have?
Okay, not only do we have NASA, which does...
I didn't ask you a question about NASA. I asked you what evidence of a glass dome that you have.
Can't over-talk me like these other people, but you gotta let me finish.
The hilarious thing is that I can 100% do that. So you're wrong again. I can 100% do that. Okay, what evidence of a glass dome do you have?
Yeah, we have rainbows and sundogs, and we also have NASA.
You can create a rainbow. You can create a rainbow in your front yard with a hose. We know about how light is diffracted, refracted. I always forget. Through water in the atmosphere, so it's not caused by a dome.
Sundogs also reflect the firmament.
Sundogs are made from ice crystals. So again, you can make a rainbow in your front or backyard or side yard if you're rich and you have a side yard. You could create a rainbow with the water. So the existence of rainbows is not exclusive or whatever to a glass dome. It's not Not at all.
You understand NASA has Operation Fishbowl Dominic in 1962, which is them talking about the first.
No, I actually don't understand that. But anyways, what evidence of a glass dome do you have?
NASA.
Go on. Wait, NASA is not a space agency, and they're Freemasons, and they lie about everything. So your evidence of a dome comes from the liars and deceivers. So you get your information from Satan. Okay. So there is no glass dome because your information about your glass dome comes from not a space agency, satanic, Freemason, devil worshippers who are trying to steer us away from God. Okay. So, no, NASA is not a Hebrew word that means deceive. That word is nashah. And it's more accurately beguile. But NASA is an acronym. It's not a word. And also, nashah, like, you do realize that in Hebrew they don't use English letters, right? You didn't realize that? Ancient Hebrew does not use English letters. So nobody in ancient Hebrew ever wrote N-A-S-A. They never did that. Nashah is I think it's called a transliteration or whatever. It's just how best approximately you write it in English letters to transliterate what the squiggles of the ancient Hebrew refer to or what it means. But the S has an accent on top because it's actually an SH sound. I'm actually not going to do that. And I'm going to turn off your camera. How about that? So anyways, nashah is a Hebrew word that means to beguile or deceive. So it's not NASA. It's not spelled NASA. NASA also isn't a word. It's an acronym. So you still have only got one thing correct, which is that there is water.
COVID vaccine, you're retarded. You won't even let.
That's very interesting. Why do you resort to slurs like that when you get proven wrong? Is it because you're insecure in your beliefs?
You can't mute in real life. You cannot mute in real life.
No, in real life, I'd probably just kick you in the kneecap and make your leg bend the other way like an ostrich.
Hell Hitler.
Average conservative Christian flat earther.
Christianity, your ethics would only be subjective, but in my ethics, they would be objective. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. He says, mind twisting itself into pretzels. He's trying to find the escape and he can't do it. How's it going, Adrian? Yep.
Sorry, my sound might be a bit, can you hear me all right?
It's a bit muffled, but sure, yeah. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Yep, and what religion?
Orthodox.
Yeah. What makes you think that God exists or that Christianity is true?
Okay. Just put the other earbud in as well.
You're like muffling, or sorry, not muffling, you're like mumbling.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so you call the Christian God the wiggle, which is not a good claim, so I want to hear your justification first.
Yeah. Just that knowledge is impossible in terms of like God's existence. Like God himself couldn't have knowledge because his knowledge would necessarily need to be circular. His knowledge would be like grounded in itself because he's omniscient. So part of the partial grounding for omniscience is truth, but omniscience gives him access to all truths, including the truth that he is omniscient. So his omniscience would be grounded in his omniscience. So that would just be a circular instance of grounding, which means that it's not possible for God to actually have knowledge.
What is knowledge?
Are you asking for a definition? Just whatever you mean when you say knowledge is fine. Whatever version of knowledge you would like to take up is totally fine.
So is knowledge universal?
What do you mean by universal?
like the concept of knowledge, does it exist without a human mind to really perceive it? Or
I think like a mind would probably need to exist in order for there to be knowledge. I think that you can have knowledge of states of affairs where no minds exist. Like, for example, you could deduce that the sun couldn't both exist and not exist, even like prior to humans existing. But certainly, I think that if there were no minds, then nothing would know anything. Of course.
So there comes into the realm of logic,
But I'm so sorry. We kind of moved away. Do you have like a refutation that the Earth's open? I just sold that shit.
So first we have to establish what the concepts that we're discussing are. So is knowledge.
The argument holds under any possible way that you could define it. It's still going to come back to the fact that God's omniscience is partially grounded in God's omniscience, which is circular. So you need to reject the premise as true under literally every conception of knowledge.
So in my belief, God is outside of space and time, so therefore he doesn't need to ground his existence into anything. He's eternal.
No fucking way. So what is God's knowledge grounded in?
God is the fountain of knowledge.
I'm not trying to do that shitty ass move. And does God know that? Please get the ring on, bitch.
Like you and I, he's not. In just the mental categories, they have. So I'm sorry, English is not my first language. I'm trying to find my terms. So knowledge, logic, morality, any other things you can think of. Those are transcendental categories.
Fuck, why are they switching like bitches?
They exist as transcendental universal categories. Yeah, they are universal. It breaks apart what you perceive God to be. Your opinion. God is not a person like you and I. So the same way that logic does not need a mind to exist. Like A cannot be B at the same time. A is A, B is B. The law of interpretation, the law of exclusivism, the law of identity, they exist without you and me, without anybody on this planet. The law of physics, anything you can think of. They don't require knowledge in the first place. They are understood by us, but they are not invented or made by us.
Do you think that answers my question?
The category exists. It totally does, yes.
Yeah, what was the question that I asked you?
That God knowledge is omniscient, is circular.
That's not a question, that's a statement. So do you remember what question I asked you? Do you want me to ask you again?
If you could repeat it again.
Yeah, I'd love to ask the question again. It's yes or no. Does God know that he's the source of all knowledge?
Well, what knowledge are you talking about?
Just asking.
Like knowledge of what?
Just all knowledge. You said God is the source of all knowledge. He's the fountain from which knowledge springs forth. Does God know that he's the fountain from which all knowledge springs forth? Whatever you mean when you say knowledge, you said knowledge multiple times. When you said the phrase, God is the fountain from which knowledge springs forth, whatever you meant when you said that, we can just work with that definition. That's totally fine. I'm just asking, does God know that he's the fountain from which all knowledge springs forth? Does he know that?
Alright, so let's come back to your question.
Yes or no?
What is the term knowledge?
That's going to be a dodge. Let's just write that down as dodge number one. Let's get try number two on the board. Your question's very straightforward. Does God know that he is the source of all knowledge? It's either going to be a yes or a no. Which one is it?
The question
you
now define what you mean.
God is the source of all knowledge. Whatever you meant when you said God is the source of all knowledge, that's what I'm asking about. That's what we're talking about. You use the term. You know what the term means. Whatever you the term is totally fine. This problem
Get the ball right, you bitch.
This guy's just grandstanding, and I take that to be dodge number two. Let's get try number three. You've dodged the question twice now. Don't dodge the question 3 times in a row. Nobody wants to see you dodge the question. Don't dodge the question 3 times in a row. The question's very straightforward. In fact, I think the answer is obvious. The question is, does God know that He is the source of all knowledge? Does He know that?
What is knowledge then?
It's going to be dodge number 3.
Oh!
You dodged the question 3 times in a row.
Oh!
Your stance is indefensible. It's because your stance is indefensible and your bad faith. I'll ask the question a 4th time. I don't know how many hours of weasel footage you watched in preparation for this debate. I don't know if you're trying out for the starting
Yes,
lineup of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Fuck you, bitch.
What is knowledge?
Whatever you mean when you say that God is the source of all knowledge, use that definition.
Yeah, these pieces are on my
definition. Whatever you mean when you say the term, you use the term. Whatever you mean when you say the term, that's totally fine. We're talking about your worldview, so whatever you mean, it's an internal critique.
It's you make
It's an internal critique. We're talking about your worldview.
The definition.
We're talking about your worldview. It's an internal critique. We just use your definition. So maybe if you don't know what an internal critique is, that's totally fine. I'll explain this to you. So an internal
better win this
critique
fucking
is
shit,
when
Adam
you
Morrison.
person's worldview so as to try to
No fucking way. This pussy, this pedo stash having bitches won that shit.
And the way that you could tell that is by the fact that the question that I'm asking you is about God and the way that He comes to knowledge and the way that He comes to nothing.
Fucking
just like the
retarded
for example, is an internal critique. So if we need to work within the worldview and the standards of the person, we're also doing an internal critique when we ask these sorts of questions, which means that we're just working with your definition of knowledge. So I hope that clarifies. Now let's get try number 5, because you dodged the question at this point. You dodged the question 4 times in a row, so now we'll get a 5th time. Don't dodge it 5 times in a row. Does God know that God is the source of all knowledge?
This is a fallacy. You did not define the term.
That's going to be dodge number 5. This guy can't dodge the question. He can't answer the question. The answer is obvious, but he's too bad faith to actually engage with the question. Don't hex-dodge the question. Nobody wants to be in the midst of a hex-dodger. The question's very straightforward. Does God know that God is the source of all knowledge?
Wait, you have to define.
Yes or no?
Let's say knowledge of.
Yes or no?
Knowledge of what? Knowledge of the world.
Whatever knowledge means in your worldview. Because it's an internal critique.
In my worldview, God is knowledge. What don't you understand?
Is God love?
Yes, God is love.
Is love knowledge?
No.
Oh, well then you just reject logic. A is B, B is C, therefore A is C.
How can
so wait, I'll actually write this out for you, and then maybe we can get clear on this.
I'm not a Platonist.
I didn't say you are a Platonist.
Then why do you assume that God has to be just one thing and not believing in a monad?
Wait, do you think God is divinely simple?
No.
Is God identical to knowledge?
No.
What does it mean to say that God is knowledge? What does that mean?
Because He's the source of all knowledge.
What does that mean to say God? Is he knowledge or is he the source of all knowledge? Oh wait, you actually just give circular argument. This is devastating. Wait, so we might express this as premise 1. God is knowledge. Premise 2, God is the source of knowledge. Therefore, God is the source of Himself. So God is the source of Himself. That's circular. You said both of these quotes, did you not? These are both quotes from you.
I do not believe that divinely simple Platonist God. Why don't you understand?
Are these both quotes from you or are they not?
I am Orthodox Christian. I do not believe in.
Did you say both of these or did you not? You said both of them.
You.
Wouldn't we expect your logical reasoning faculties to work if God gave them to you? The fact that you're incapable of actually tracking basic logic is indicative of the fact that God doesn't exist. If He did exist, you would be able to logically reason through this, but clearly, because you can't, that's a good indication that He probably doesn't exist. You said God is knowledge. You said God is the source of knowledge. That implies that God
You're
is the source of
attacking a
himself.
straw man. You're attacking a straw man.
What's the straw man? Which premise is false?
This game is fucking retarded as
Because
fuck.
God is not a monad. It's not the
Which premise is
You're,
false?
I'm not a Catholic. I am
Which
not
premise
Christian.
is false?
This is a straw man.
Which then? Tell me which premise is false. This is why you can't ground logic on the Christian worldview. They're incapable of engaging on it. And to be clear, anybody who's thinking about converting to Christianity, these are the pretzels that you can look forward to. This is what it's like to be a Christian. You have to twist yourself into pretzels and get steamrolled on like basic arguments. You know, do you reject premise 1 or premise 2?
I do not reject either premise.
Then you accept that God's the source of himself.
Yes, God the thought. I mean,
God is the source of that's circular.
It's not circular.
To say God is the source of himself is circular. That means that God exists ontologically prior to God.
Pass the fucking ball.
Knowledge is an energy of God.
So would you say that God exists ontologically prior to God existing?
You do not know my worldview at all.
So God exists before God exists. God's the source of himself. Prior to God existing, there was God. That's what you have to look forward to in the Christian worldview.
You make sense. You should really do your homework.
Nice. I'm not going to take debate advice from you.
Alright, let's see how do you ground your worldview.
No, which part of that?
What's your ground for morality?
My ground for morality is that it's a necessary means to a necessary end. I'll allow you to pivot because you got, put like the checkmate there.
Is that subjective or objective?
It's objective.
What is not objective morality?
Oh my god, Bon.
Cheat it again? Wait, if God gave you your hearing, wouldn't we expect your hearing to work? I told you not 5 seconds ago when I grounded that.
So what made the Holocaust wrong, for example?
The Holocaust is wrong because it was unfair towards the Jewish people.
But it was fair towards the Nazis, right?
Fair towards just one group of people isn't fair.
So it was a large group of people, so what's the difference?
Because fairness takes into account everybody and their needs. Fairness does not entail utilitarianism. For example, if we had a society that was built on slave labor, even if the majority
What the fuck is that?
it would still be unfair to the slaves. We need to build a society that's actually fair, where every time a group gets treated in a certain way, there's a justifying reason to treat them in that way. Fairness means that you treat life cases alike, and when you treat people differently, you have a reason to do so. There's an identifiable trait that actually justifies treating.
What the fuck kind of chump is that? Fucking faggot ass
to recognize and actually respect the humanity that was present in the Jewish people, and in doing so, it makes the Nazi self-respect completely impossible because one, they were incapable of actually evaluating themselves in relation to others because they lacked their dispositions, and two, they couldn't possibly respect themselves with respect to being human because they lacked respect for humanity in itself.
What is human? What is human?
What is human? You don't know what human means? Human is the species that descends from Homo erectus that is not Denisovan or Neanderthal.
So we just
Like fucking bum ass
Yeah,
bitch.
absolutely. So what do you think we're playing?
Get the fuck out of here, pussy ass bitch.
What'd you say?
Where do you get the term humanity from?
It's a word. I'm not sure what you're asking.
The value of putting human well-being above all else.
Yeah, it's a
Who
great
dictates
question.
this? Where does this come from?
It's an excellent question. I already told you. I can tell you a third time. It's a necessary means to a necessary end. The necessary end in question here is self-respect. Everybody must necessarily be pointed at self-respect. Otherwise, they're not aiming at their ultimate end, which is a self-defeating maxim.
You people, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You people, right, who are spiritualism or how to love what it says in that how to, but don't just like anybody else. Doesn't love it. You can't move things like this.
Fucking God, you fucking faggot ass bitch.
So goddamn empathy. Or go about your
What the fuck are you cutting in for, you fucking retard?
This is life sucks. So, you know, considering the fact that the majority of our lives is just going sleeping and sleeping, yeah, understandable. Right, as it goes on, yes, they harvested 24/7 from me. WSCO ravens flying over me nearly every night at close to 9 p.m. The one and only Xavier's lifestyle. Black Hole says, better to not have been, no need for all this unnecessary suffering and immature fools. Yeah, fuck me. Fuck them. Absolute waste of our time. As if wage slavery isn't a waste of our time. You've got trolls online who will try to gaslight you for expressing your displeasure for, you know, the reality of life, which is working and sleeping most of your life. Despite the things that we enjoy in life on the side, you know, I think that's the flaws. But
Shit the fucking off, pussy. God, you fucking suck dick.
Tide's boosted for makeup stains. It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher.
It's your boy Waterloo back with another
This game is fucking retarded.
and we are about to open up our free VC and our donated VC. Yeah, shout out to literally SLU. And he ended up showing me his team. I literally said, hey, you got that quad spot, throw me some VC, and he did. I saw his pack opening, and he opens a lot of packs, so he definitely actually goes live. He actually did go live opening a lot of his packs. So definitely make sure you follow him on Twitch. You want to see pack openings and you don't want to get scammed with these packs, you can watch him. You can watch him get, because those packs are really bad. Like I was seeing him, he got some players from the set, but it overall was like, I feel like the odds should be so much better for what you're opening. In my opinion. In my opinion, I feel like it just should. It feel like it just should. So shout out to him. He's live right now, actually. But yeah, no, he's live right now, 1.1 mil. He's opened up a lot of packs. But yeah, shout out to him. Follow him on Twitch, and definitely recommend. But yeah, no, he's live right now, 1.1 mil. He's opened up a lot of packs. But yeah, shout out to him. Follow him on Twitch, and definitely recommend. For opening packs. Now, there is a lot of sound playing in the background? Because tell me a sound. Was there any sound playing? Okay, I had to make sure no sound was playing. But yeah, shout out to him for donating. I said, throw me some VC. He did. And we got 456,000 VC. We got a lot of VC. And also shout out to someone donating me $3.40. And I know there's a lot of things going on with packs, honestly. About boycott this, do this. Look, I went nobody spent 2K23. I stood on business when there was no auction on 2K24. I honestly don't know what we have to do. Honestly, I'm being honest to y'all. I don't even know what is the idea. We'll do it while opening these packs. The Wemby is in them. I mean, if 2K ever wanted to bless me up with Wemby, I need Wemby. I need Wemby right now. Every 2 minutes, I have to open it back. I know. I'm trying things. I know we're stalling. I know. I'm going to China, bro. And that's okay. Canada only good for food. Okay. We going to. What, you can't go to Chinese no more? Oh, dang it, they don't let you fly to China no more. Dang it, man. Can't fly to China no more. That dang it, I was trying to fly to China. It doesn't work no more. But back then you could go to China. You can't go to China no more. Ah, dang it, they caught me. They caught me, man. They don't let you do that no more. That's crazy. Go to China. Man, I love it in China. But we're good though. We're sticking with America. We're sticking with America, okay? Okay, I saw someone put a crazy bit. Why is my player lock not working? I'm trying, like, what is going on right now? Like, nothing's working. Okay. We're player locking on a center. I'm making sure my center is on Jokic. And we're pulling Wemby. That is just what's going to happen. We're pulling the first Wemby on Xbox. That is what's going to happen. We're going to show it right now, baby. Come on. Try to fly to China. My first pack opening. Mike Palua. Flex to yourself. Give me a good pull from this box. Please. Please, Mike Lang. Please. If this box cannot be cruel. Imagine I pull the first one. Like it's a pink diamond and we get the first pink diamond when the season's going on. That would just be nuts. Now, I can make a lot of MT from these wild gem packs, especially from them. So a lot of them have good value right now on the auction house. And I just need something crazy for. Y'all get 4% at a diamond. But like I was saying before, I don't think boycotting is literally the answer because we boycotted before. And 2K literally just made the game worse. We spend money sometimes, and it still makes the game worse. I don't know the answer. Stop playing the game. Then it looks better on 2K numbers. I'm being honest with y'all. I don't know what we need to do as a community to actually fix the problem at hand. Like, I see a lot. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe someone in the comment section has the answer, because I feel like we've done all this in 4. I feel like it's deja vu, and it never solved much of anything. I'm just being honest. It hasn't solved much of anything. So we got Alex Caruso, and he facts stink. Like, I would love to pull the first win on Title Box. That would just be crazy. That would just be crazy if I get the first win on Xbox. That would just be so crazy if we did. Come on, baby. I need Wemby so bad. Bro, these packs stink. Like, oh my. I mean, we got Hollow Pelionik. I mean, okay. But yeah, that's what I've been seeing on. I'm seeing posts, seeing everybody make their posts. But I'm just not pulling anything right now. Hey, you don't got old packs. These packs stink. I'm just doing this. Well, shout out to people that donate. I wouldn't have done this. But wouldn't have done this personally. Wouldn't have done this. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Come on, baby. But yeah, I don't really know what the answer truly is, honestly. So we got gold. We got Neficia. That's Neficia. That's Caitlin. Okay, that's Caitlin McBride. Can we get a pink diamond, though? I mean, a pink diamond, though. Pink diamond, though. I'm just doing it for y'all. So, you know, that's why you don't packs. That's why you don't open packs. Maybe I need my headband on. Maybe I need my headband. But clearly, where's my headband at? These packs stink. I mean, I supposed to get a lot of rap things. I think you get a lot of things from this. Do I have any all I got is my Christmas. I don't know where my headband go. Where did my headband go? I used to have a headband. Like, where did my bands go? Like, I don't know, my bands just went. Where did they go? I mean, someone snatched my headband. All I've got is this afro and a Christmas hat. Wrong never wear it. Okay, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Bro, get on my head. Like, what? My hair is so big. I'm not gonna lie, it's all I got, honestly. Okay, all I got is a Christmas hat and this. So we need a pink diamond, baby. We need a pink diamond. Come on. Pink diamond. Pink backs stink. 4% I'm behind. Pink backs stink more than me. As long as I get one pink diamond, I'll be happy. Dude, if you can throw me a pink diamond, I won't even complain. If you give me one pink diamond, I'll be cool. I'll be cool, honestly. If I can get at least one pink diamond from this pack opening, I will be happy. So we're just not going to get a single shake. We're 20 packs in and not a single shake. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. 19 packs in, not one amethyst. Why you don't? This is why you don't overpack. This is why you 2K. This was Tide Depot. Y'all be blessing them with Wimby right now. Y'all be blessing them with Wimby right now. Y'all will be blessing them with Wimby. I'm getting a lot of red multipliers, which is actually great. I get
The fuck do you got on your fucking head?
more, which they did, but we're almost halfway done. And we have gotten nothing of value. Nothing of value. Like, nothing. Nothing of value. Like, we have gotten legitimately
Fuck these pussies calling
nothing.
timeouts, you bum ass bitches.
That's why I don't feel understand people say, oh yeah, you open a pack. Bro, most of my MC literally comes from playing the game. So every time I open packs, I'm donated or something like that. My packs suck. That's why I don't even touch packs unless they're festivals. Because they're so freaking terrible. Like, they're so terrible. Like, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. 25 packs in. And not a single pink diamond or shade. Diamond pack stink. Yo. Can I get a diamond? Can I please see a diamond card? Can I please see a diamond? I should have did a 20 box. I knew I shouldn't have did a 50 box. I already knew these packs were about to stink. I already knew it. Like, this is crazy. 30 packs in and not a single shake. How is that even possible? Like, these are the worst packs ever in history. That's why I don't do pack openings. I don't know how to donate. Like, I mean, if I didn't donate, this is how but I don't know how he donated me so many pack openings. They're so bad. I mean, this is like a reason not to open packs, then this is your reasoning. Like, I finally got an amethyst. Can I get one from the set, please? Like, that's the first amethyst in 33 packs. Like, can this amethyst be Kawhi, Bronx, any amethyst in a set, please? Give me, like, any Jaden McDaniels, any amethyst. This has to be a good amethyst card. I'm going to be angry. Just somebody empty, I'll be happy. 5, 4, 3, a 2, and a 1. Eric's, no. The freak I'm supposed to do with that? So I open all these packs for Eric's, no. I should have saved my fee. I feel like I wasted my pre-order fee. This is so corny. This, I don't know what I have to do. Maybe I need to turn around, get a pink diamond. Like, give me one pink diamond, bro. Give me one pink diamond, please. One pink diamond, I'll be fine. That's all I want. One pink diamond, and I won't be complaining. This is the worst packs ever made. Not one. Not freaking one. Oh my god. Not even a diamond. Y'all said it's 4% a diamond. That ain't even bad. I should have done outside. This wasn't even worth the donation, honestly. This was not worth my freebies. This had to be the worst box I have ever opened. Red Stops maybe in a set in the future. I don't even think I pulled a ruby in this. I don't even think I legitimately have pulled a ruby in this. How is that even possible?
Pass the ball.
How is that even possible? How did I not pull a... Okay, finally got Bernard King. I mean, the ruby, about time. Like, the worst packs in history. This is the worst box I've ever seen. Yeah, you won't be seeing pack openings on the channel unless there's a festival and that gets you open packs. I'm 100% telling y'all, y'all are not seeing a pack opening from me like ever again. A waste of money. A waste on spending. Like, it was only the pre-order if it was donated. But this was garbage. Unless someone donates for it, it's like, this is terrible. Like, why would anyone open for this? Like, I've seen someone get a pink diamond on Twitter. Maybe my blessing is a pink diamond, and that saves the whole pack opening. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry right now. It is a pink diamond, and this will save the whole pack opening. On. So, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Downy rinse fights stubborn odors in just one wash.
Glow This Good starts with a powerful care. Moisture Surge Serum exfoliates, hydrates, and brightens for an instant and continuous glow. Moisture Surge Hydrator locks in deep hydration, powered by aloe. Activate your glow.
Try Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
At Fry's, you never compromise. You get up high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices in every aisle.
You were the first guy that I thought of, and really the only guy, and I never had a number 2. I seen it there, and I knew that.
If this is not a good diamond card, I'm ending this video right away. I'm so angry. I am so angry right now. I am so angry. If this is not a diamond from Jay Williams or diamond Lou Williams or something, I'm ending this video right away. This was a waste of freaking my piece. I freaking hate you guys. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. I hate 5, 3, 2, 1. I'm out. See y'all in the next MyTeam video. Throw this company, absolute scam, a waste of freaking time. Literally freaking terrible. Never opening up another pack opening on this channel unless they said someone begin might open it. I'm never doing this. I promise you that. I'm never doing this again. That had to be the worst box I have ever opened in the history of freaking boxes. Like, that box was literally freaking terrible. Like, what the freak did I just open? I don't even think I made anything. I don't even think I have made any freaking MT. Like, Carlos Boozer's 100K. I mean, at least that's stuff. But that makes me happy a little bit. I don't know if he's going to sell for that. Is he needed for a set? Why is Carlos Boozer 100K? Maybe he's needed for a set. I don't know what set. Maybe he's needed for a set or something. I don't know why he's 100K. Maybe because he's good or something. I don't know. I just don't know what to feel. Let's search the odds. What is the odds of getting a Ruby card? I seriously want to know. I seriously want to know. What is the odds of getting a Ruby? The odds of getting a Ruby card is about 9%. 12%.
No, it's not.
How did I pull 1 Ruby and 12 freaking percent?
Pull more than 1 ruby.
Only 2 Ruby. How is that freaking possible? Okay, we're on the Zach account. He wants me to open his box, and we're just going to put it all in this video. We're going to open up his box. We're just going right in. I'm not even going to wait. We're not even going to wait. We're going right into the box. Real fast.
What the fuck is that catch animation?
30 packs better than me. No one does luck. Kalaki gets like way better. I will guarantee you to the viewer, he's probably.
NBA 2K26 MyTeam. I thought this was going to be the best MyTeam we have seen since NBA 2K19 20 days. But this feature right here in the pack market has absolutely ruined the game mode. This is going to be a bit of a rant video, not something I really ever make, but it's my way of also saying to you guys that I'm done with opening packs. So before we go further, make sure you click that subscribe button right now. Leave a like on this video as well. And let's dive into it, man, because 2K announced yesterday that we are getting Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama from these packs right here. Available in these packs is Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama. These packs have been out for about 6 hours. Any guesses how many are going to be in the auction house? Let's see. There is not one on the auction house. Now, I'm taking that as somewhat of a good sign as well, that hopefully people just are not opening up packs, because there has to be something done about these pack odds. The pack odds, the game mode as just a whole has been an absolute greedy money grab from 2K. We've also got this new event right here with a point guard done Nikola Jokic. We have not seen a point guard Jokic in October or any card like this before. This is again another massive money grab, and you need such specific cards. Emerald Lonzo Ball, Emerald Luke Walton. So many specific cards that are going to absolutely make this card extremely expensive to get. Wild's Gem Pink Diamond Point Guard, Diamond Tony, Diamond Julius Randle, Diamond Jalen Rose. So it is just complete money grab. We got these ones right here, like a Desmond Bain, and it is. They've tried to make this look as though like, well, you can have this and the whales can have this, but it's even unobtainable for the whales to get cards like this. Something seriously needs to change with these packs. When we started NBA 2K26, it was the best start to a MyTeam, and I'll still give the gameplay credit. I still think the gameplay is really good, but the game is so unrewarding unless you're spending thousands a week on packs, which the majority of people just are not doing. We had the 10 box in the challenges. 2K took that away. Now, I know it's easy to be annoyed by that, but try not to be annoyed, because to me, that is 2K showing their hand. That is them showing like that they are struggling with pack sales, which is a really good thing. We want them to struggle, because the worst thing is the odds. It is an under 1% chance for a pink diamond. Now, if we could go to a pack box, it is still an under 1% chance for a pink diamond. You already know it's 0.01 or something like that, because if you put 1%, anywhere near 1%, that would mean you would get a pink diamond pool. The probability of you getting a pink diamond pool would be every 2 51-pound boxes, which means it is a 50-50 chance that every time you open up a 51 box that you are going to pull a pink diamond. In every single box, you have a 50-50 chance of a pink diamond. That is not the case. That is so obviously not the case. I know people that spend hundreds, I know people that spend thousands of dollars on this game and have not pulled a pink diamond pool at all from day one to right now. It is next to impossible to pull a pink diamond. 2K's thought process is you add a Wemby in, so people will go crazy on packs. You add the Jokic in the exchange, so you need those specific cards. So it's just constantly feeding the pack market. The pack market is the only feature to MyTeam that gets constant updates to getting new cards. Nothing else is getting updated like the pack market is. It is 2 times a week without failure minimum that the pack market gets updated with cards you cannot even pull. We have the Rainmakers promo. I was going to open up these packs, but decided to cancel last minute because I just thought, what's the point? There is 3 pink diamonds. 3 pink diamonds dropping this promo total. We have the WNBA player. There is one of this card on the auction house. This promo is not even a week old. Nobody even wants this card. If you've got this card in your collections, you're selling it, right? Easy 200,000 MT. But that's not just that. No one just has it. No one has the card. We have a look at Wilt Chamberlain. Only 3. I'm surprised there's more Wilt. There is a WNBA player, honestly, but still, there is only.
People might give you one pizza for $9.99. Little Caesars gives you more, because more is better. It's Little Caesars' new More for $9.99 menu. Get 2 of your faves for only $9.99. The More for $9.99 menu for a limited time.
Pizza. The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your.
What are you doing, bitch?
3 on the auction house. Devin Booker, 2. So collectively, there is 6 total pink diamonds from the Rainmakers promo on the auction house. Now again, I'm looking at both sides of the spectrum here. I hope this means nobody's opening up packs, and I hope 2K is struggling. I really, really do, because they need a bit of fear in them to make some change. But on the other side, I know people still are opening up packs, so you would expect to see more than 6 total pink diamonds from the most recent promo in the pack market to be on the auction house. 6 is insane. And then we have this Green Machine promo. Look at this Dr. J. Never mind, you can't clear, not on the auction house. And if he manages to get on the auction house, he's selling between 5 to 8 million MT. The game has been created and designed for whales and whales only, and creators as well. But you can, I've been called whale many times before. I will definitely say that I am one of the lower end spenders when it comes to creators whales, but still, I do fall in that category. But I have never spent this little on 2K as a creator before in my life, and I'm not going to be spending any more. I'm going to be making content based around other things until 2K decide to change. Literally, all they need to do is change that under 1% to a 2 or 3%. Like, that is all I'm saying. Change the diamond to like a consistent 5 to 7%, and you've got people, it's worth opening up pack. I will be the first to say, pack opening content to watch is great. As a fan of the game, as a fan of the mode, I love watching pack opening content. I always have. That's what got me started watching people like Jess the Laser back in the day. I enjoyed watching them open packs more than I enjoyed watching them play the game. The pack opening concept overall, it's pretty cool, and watching content on that is awesome. But it gets to a point. I've opened 20 boxes, 51 pack boxes, and don't get anything better than amethyst. So it just becomes such an irrelevant feature. You're just donating money straight to 2K. Fun. So they don't get money towards anything. So I was sort of thinking, hopefully if you start opening up packs, then financially they will struggle because they've got all their staff to look after. Then it's like, probably not. What staff? What would they need staff for? To put out a scheduled tweet when you have to drop in? That's all they're doing. But they have get some good signs. Taking away the 10 box from the challenges is a good sign. It may not feel like it, but it is a good sign. They took away the hidden gems pink diamond card for the season mode completion. That sucked as well, but it is a good sign. And if you go over to King of the Court, which I haven't touched in God knows how long, we have the rewards. 2K changed these rewards, these tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 rewards. They changed it to make them less worth it, basically. Like, we were getting diamond auction packs on whatnot like that, while hidden gems, diamond auction packs, whatever it was. But they took that away, and that is, again, another good sign. 2K are trying to take all those little features away of you opening up packs, because if you want to open up packs, this is the only place they want you to do it. They want there to be money attached to it. You have to spend money if you want to open up packs. So they take away the 10 box, or they take away the King of the Court rewards. They take away the hidden gems pink diamond. Hoping you'll be like, fine, I'll just go to the pack market. But if we just keep holding off, I'm going to hold off. I'm reaching out to people on Twitter to hold off. If we all keep holding off, 2K will have no choice. They will have no choice but to make the pack odds better. And as soon as they make the pack odds better, as soon as they make packs worth it, I'll encourage creators and people who want to spend money, go for it. If it's worth it, do it. But as of right now, it is completely redundant to think that it is accepted appropriate to open up packs. It's just there's nothing attached to it. There's nothing attached to it. This is worse than gambling. You're playing blackjack in a casino. You have a better chance of winning against that than you have of putting a pink diamond card in 2K. Definitely have more than a 1% chance. But this is just a bit of a rant video. Like I said, I'm going to stay away from packs, and you might just get a rant video from me from time to time instead, because there's definitely more things I want to cover. I might just enter my DVD ever for a while and just make uncut videos that is getting out to you, giving you my opinion, encouraging people not to open my pack. Again, until 2K make a change. So that is not wrap up this video. That is it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video.
Christian here asking a question to all my atheists.
Oh, hi. I am one of those. What's your question?
Have you ever considered that, like, if your belief system is wrong, there is an eternal punishment, unfortunately, like, if you are wrong? But if we're wrong, the Christians are wrong, and it's just, like, black after all of this when you die, then, like, what do Christians have to lose in what we believe?
Okay, so you're asking if I've ever considered Pascal's wager before? Yes, I have considered Pascal's wager. I think it's safe to say from the way that you're presenting this video that you are not aware of the existence of Pascal's wager, and that you seem to think that you have discovered it for the first time just now. But Pascal's wager is nothing new. This is a very old thought experiment that has been used by Christians for at least 400 years to rationalize a belief in a supernatural deity for whom there is no evidence, or at least for whom there is grossly insufficient evidence. Two problems with Pascal's wager. One is I could easily just flip it around on you. I could say, I believe in a religion that says that all Christians are going to spend eternity in hell if they don't stop being Christians, if they don't disavow Christianity before they die. Given this new information, you're now taking the exact same risk by being Christian that you think I'm taking by being atheist. But I bet if we were speaking face to face, you'd say, no, I don't take that seriously because you just made that up, and I actually feel a really deep spiritual connection to my faith. And that's the other problem with Pascal's wager, is it sort of diminishes the significance and the weight of your personal, spiritual, and emotional connection
to your faith. When you use Pascal's wager, it doesn't sound like you believe in Christianity because you feel it really deeply on a personal level. It sounds like you believe in Christianity because you're afraid of the consequences of not believing in Christianity, which just frankly isn't a very compelling argument. It just sounds like you're letting your entire life be dictated by a highly irrational fear of a magic space wizard who's threatening you with eternal punishment if you don't swear allegiance to him. You have no good reason to believe that these threats are real or that the space wizard is even real, but the people who originally told you all the stories about this vindictive space wizard that would eventually form your worldview were really convincing, and they did a really good job at scaring the shit out of you. But that's honestly what's so disturbing to me as an atheist about Pascal's wager when it's proposed to me by Christians the way that you just proposed it. You're just calmly and matter-of-factly admitting that one of the primary motivators for your faith is a deep-seated fear of the unrelenting, unmerciful, unforgiving, ceaseless cruelty and wrath of the God you claim to worship.
There is an eternal punishment, unfortunately, like if you are wrong.
It's so strange and alarming to me that this doesn't immediately signal to you as a massive red flag. Imagine if I offered you the same deal as a human being and the consequences weren't even eternal, it was just for the rest of your life. If I came to you and I said, here are your options. You either swear allegiance to me and worship me as a god and devote your entire life to me, serving no other masters before me, or I will put you in a prison and torture you endlessly every single day for the rest of your natural life. Even if you agree to swear allegiance to me and devote your life to me and worship me as a god, would you be convinced that I'm a good person? In that scenario, can you sincerely say that you would believe I am a kind, loving, and fair ruler just because I tell you I am? Or rather, just because the people who I pay to speak on my behalf tell you I am? And remember, in this example, this is just for the rest of your life. This is just like maybe 50, maybe 60 years of torture. The God that you're pitching to me with Pascal's wager is threatening eternal torture, endless torture, time without end, forever. But now I want to address this part of your question in particular.
If we're wrong, what do Christians have to lose in what we believe?
What do Christians stand to lose by believing in this God, even if they're wrong? I want to focus on this question because you go on to say this.
But I do want to bring it up because it's a really good and valid question. It forces you to think and look at things a little bit more deeply, because I know that we don't have to worry about death right now, but
New game Tangled Sim Boosters. With two irresistible scents coming together, you can't help but dance. Oh wow, that's fresh. New game Tangled Sim Boosters. More scent, more joy.
This is the most dangerous planet, and you've come to hunt an apex predator.
Ugly as
At
fuck.
Fry's, you never compromise. You get up high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices.
someday we will.
And I agree, Pascal's wager is an interesting thought experiment. It's an interesting question for people grappling with faith to consider. But I don't think that you've actually thought deeply enough about this wager. You ask that question, what do we stand to lose, as though the obvious answer is nothing. But I would implore you to spend time thinking more deeply about the implications and consequences of turning your life over to a false ideology. If I'm right as the atheist and you're wrong as the Christian, then that means this might be your one and only shot at consciousness. This might be the one and only time you'll ever get to experience the strange magic and confusing torment of existence. And if that is true, if this really is your only chance to be a thinking, self-aware entity, if no day is guaranteed and the best you can hope for is 100 years of a conscious experience, then you really have to start thinking deeply about what it means to lead a meaningful life, a good life, a
Pass the
purposeful life,
fucking
an
ball.
honest life. You really need to start thinking deeply about how you want to spend your time. Because what religion does is it says, if there are questions in this mortal existence that confound you, don't worry. God's got it all under control, and everything will be explained in the life hereafter. There will be plenty of time to understand things and to grow into an enlightened being after you die. But the risk that you run when you make that bet is that if I'm right, you don't get that time. This is all.
So I need every single person right now to like the video for that extra good like cheese because as you can see, 2K is back at it again. They just ended up releasing these new packs in MyTeam for the new thing. I'm in Victor Wembanyama, who by the way is literally the best card in the game. And the only way to get him is by opening packs. And so we gotta buy 10 million VC. Let me know down below in the comments how much money have you spent on 2K because $150 only gets you 700,000 VC. That's literally insane. And it's only for a chance. And actually, speaking of the chance, I gotta take a look at the pack odds because 2K must have increased them, right? Let's take a look. Less than 1%. So that literally means zero, right? Because less than 1, like the number is 0, because it goes 0, 1, 2, 3. So literally 0%. And they are advertising Wemby as available, as you can see right here, available long-term cards, P9 and Victor Wembanyama. According to 2K, is that the only one? No, there's other P9s available. But I do want to take a look at the auction house, though, because I waited over
Plus, it charges like a screen.
how many Wemby
And the charge.
sold ever since 2K released the packs. So let's see how many. Wow, 0. So literally the same as the pack odds. And like I said, it's been hours and hours and hours, and there's not a single P9 and Victor Wembanyama available in the auction house. And you can tell that people are opening packs because they look at the bottom. 2K literally brought that back in order to get people to open more packs because they desperately want people to open packs because people stopped. People actually stopped opening packs.
What the fuck?
Everything that 2K's been doing, you can just tell that they want people to open packs because obviously, I mean, look at this. I mean, Victor Wembanyama, I know there's none, but they added him earlier than usual. There's also a pink diamond point guard Jokic, which obviously none of the auction house because he's a special insert basically. And again, they brought back the sport thing at the bottom. They desperately want people to open packs. And I know I said at the beginning of the video that I was going to spend 10 million VC, but I was being sarcastic in case you couldn't tell. Because even with 10 billion VC, honestly, you're not going to get Wemby. It's going to probably take you, I want to say, 100 million VC to even have a chance. And that's just sad because, again, people stopped opening packs. Even myself, as a content creator that uploads MyTeam videos, like, I also stopped opening as many packs as I usually do. And I would usually bring you guys a pack opening video right now for P9 and Victor Wembanyama, but I think it's time to let 2K know that enough is enough, especially with the way they started this season. And a big shout out to the people in the 2K community that already are starting a pack strike. Basically, they're saying no more packs, even though it's more impressive from the people that actually open packs and are stopping versus the people that never open packs and are telling everybody to, not open packs. But I'm here to tell you that I'm not going to be opening packs for P9 and Victor Wembanyama because it's just sad. And you can tell that 2K is desperately trying to get people to open packs because even take a look at this tweet. It's just embarrassing, bro. It's sad. Look at this. Completing dynamic goals received from packs will now give double rep in games played. They have never done that, bro. Now they're saying that the dynamic goals you get now will give you double rep. How desperate are you, 2K? You can tell that it's working.
Did this pussy just come all the way from over there to fucking guard
There
me?
needs to be a change. Now you guys can do what
Who the fuck does that?
Wemby's your favorite player. You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't care. I honestly don't care what you do, what anybody else does. I just care what 2K does because obviously it's MyTeam, my favorite, game mode to play 2K. I've been playing 2K forever. I went full time in 2K19, and if you compare this year and last year and even the year before that to like 19, 17, 16, and even 18, it's not my team anymore. This is literally just I don't even know what it's called because the top parts you can't even get. There's none in the auction house, bro. 0. And now I understand that people are going to be like, oh, Carlos, you just got to stop playing the game. And, like, I get it. Like, obviously, real change is going to be when people just stop playing the game. Well, listen, I do content. Like, that's just kind of like what I do. I'm not going to open packs, obviously, like I said. But I do other content. Like, some people forgot that I started my Clash Royale channel, which, by the way 2K's headed.
I'm probably gonna start doing some, crazy videos on there. So make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to. If you're into Clash Royale, I just kind of just been doing it.
Weak shit out of here, bitch. Lil Spoil Stevie NBA 2K16.
No, I told my girlfriend, I said, she was on the phone being a get told me, and I was like, fuck it. I was wearing
She's wearing a tutu. That's actually good. That was actually very creative. I respect that one. I actually like Andrew a lot. He's fucking hilarious.
Andrew McGrady?
Yeah.
You got it.
That's a fucking 3! Oh my god, Jake, what the?
6-7? What's that? 6-7.
Who's out? 70. Swing it, bro, swing it. You're going away from the screen. Shoot it.
How bad I just beat this little shit. Why did it gotta be a little shit?
You got it.
That's a fucking 3! Oh my god, Jake, what the fuck?
Because he's my. I own him is crazy. That's what.
Who's out? 70. Swing it, bro, swing it. You're going away from the screen. Shoot it.
What's going on, guys? I've been trying to make this video for a long time, and
Come on, bitch.
it's gotten to the point where people are selling their game, and people are just not even playing MyTeam anymore. People are telling me they're quitting MyTeam and they're just done. People have given me MT because they're just done with the mode, and it's gotten to a point where it's bothering me so much because the NBA is my favorite sport, and 2K has always been my favorite game to play. Like gameplay wise, it's always my favorite game to play. But content wise, it's just awful. It's bad, and so I need to make this video because we need some kind of change, and I need your guys' help. And we need big YouTubers, big streamers. We need everyone's help to somehow try to get a change, because we can't just keep saying stuff on Twitter or stuff like that, because 2K just takes it as that we're just complaining. And, I'm not going to get into that, but I have a list of things that I'm going to point out the reasons why this year, 2K16, MyTeam is just not good. So we're gonna go through right now. I'm gonna go through the list of things that that I have concerns with. Everyone has concerns with, and that everyone complains about. And we're gonna go through it, and then yeah. So let's do it. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is the main thing, the reason why this mode is what it is there's no way to earn MT in this game. And that was the main thing that they tried to talk about and say that was going to be improved, and that's what everyone thought was getting improved, but there's no way to earn MT in this game, okay? At least not a substantial amount. You can win a few thousand, that's fine. You can play 7-game series, that's fine. You can get a few thousand from that. You cannot earn MT, okay? And I'm going to go through one specific example. There are a bunch of reasons why, and I'm going to talk about packs and all that other stuff. But the first one is challenges. So let's talk about the first challenge, the Road to Diamond Korean, okay? So the whole point of Road to Diamond Korean is there are 6 players that you have to collect, okay? And once you collect all 6 of those players, you get Diamond Korean. Awesome, right? It is awesome. The only problem is all of the challenges are not out. They release one per week. And it's not even the 1 player you need for the 6 players. You have to get 3 other ones to get that. It doesn't make sense, and I'll show you why it doesn't make sense right here. Okay? So right here, a 7-game series, 6-minute quarters, and you have to have 8 Warriors players. Okay, so for the normal person, just getting 8 Warriors players is not like a, oh yeah, just don't get 8 Warriors players. It costs MT. Okay? So, you're all off the bat spending MT to do this, right? You're spending it to, you get into a 7-game series, and you earn about 500 to 1,000 MT per game. Okay? Which is nothing considering you have to pay for the players and the contracts and all the other stuff, right? But
My favorite album? Shit. Probably Under Pressure. What's yours? A Gift and a Curse? I don't know what that's about. I'm about to look that up. A Gift and a Curse album. It's like a Meek Mill album or some shit. Gunna? Yeah, I haven't heard that one. I don't think I ever listened to a full Gunna album. Oh, my fucking back. Oh, fuck. I'm always turning off my TV on accident. My fucking fat ass thumb. What's the best song on that album? Or your favorite song? Mm-mm. Rodeo Drive. All right, let's see. That shit came on something angelic.
Music mode.
You niggas stick to the camera. She put a P in the leg, the condom. You about to eat money on. Up in the P house, I'm beaming on numbers. Thinking I should take the Bronco. Oh yeah, gotta go get it alone. I'm selling like the Apollo. Inside my body is hollow. Count don't make control from side to ghetto. You know that was always the model. So nigga won't talk, I decided his neck, I just let it be, I'm coming swallow. To my little brother, we pulling up banking these niggas that thinking we hoes. You know I'm spending, I don't know what you think, I'm what you help a young nigga pro. You added the two weeks over for my fingers, I feel like it's started a hoe. About so many bands, about so many banks, asking me real niggas know. When that shit on Sony Ball had a jersey, you first we pull up with the hoe. Kept on them niggas been sending me best on the west, I get love for the notes. Every time I go around and go back to himself for a nigga with internet jokes. But this shit I'm still doing a good job as a kitty, you know I saw beat to the boat. And my heart shit, but
Pass the fucking ball, bitch.
on the back up in the home.
Hate this shitty ass game.
Every little spinner's been doing it wrong. I never talk on the phone. Yeah, clutch said they wanna be known. Man, then we didn't put them on. Turn them right back over there. Stick out some balls in the field. You niggas stick to the girl. She with a P in the leg, the condom. We about to eat Margiano. Up in the P house, I'm beaming on numbers. Thinking I should take the Bronco. Oh yeah, gotta go get it tomorrow. I'm selling out the Apollo. Inside my body is hollow. Y'all don't break it your cross out the ghetto. You know that was always the motto. So nigga won't talk out inside of his neck. I just let it be and come and swallow. You pick the fight and know where you can run from it, nigga, cause we going at it. I know some niggas locked up in the dungeon and say they tell me like a family. I know you heard up and pulling up pressing me, niggas was claiming already. If a dollar they got one motherfucking shell, look at it, my whole body tatted. Got the T-Rex automatic. No, I ain't signed to Atlantic. Bulletproof trucking is medic. Can't take this shit off for granted. All this shit keeps it ain't nothing for free in this shit, so yeah, I gotta have it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm no one, I'm finna be peeing, I smell like Dallas. Back on up, hey, one of my diamonds are petty. I got these niggas the baddest. I'm dressing up like a salad. I said this, I said this be on the addict. She done pulled up with no panties. At my Los Angeles Palace. And I'm right back over there. They got some boys on the payroll. You niggas stick to the payroll. She with a P in the leg, the condom. We about to eat Margiano. Up in the P house, I'm beaming on knockers. Thinking I should take the Bronco. Oh yeah, gotta go get it tomorrow. I'm selling out the Apollo. Inside my body is hollow. Cattle don't make it your force out the ghetto. You know that was always the motto. So nigga won't talk out inside of his neck. I just let it be and come and swallow. And I'm right back over there.
YouTube. Fuck is the badge at? His new album's good too? Fuck you, man. Nah, I haven't heard that shit. It's like the last one or something. Hmm. Where's the badge I'm looking for at? Am I fucking blind? Where's the badge? Oh, I thought I had a workaround.
we're not living. It doesn't mean you don't enjoy a good living room.
And chocolate really knocks someone dead.
Anyone with brains knows that.
Welcome one, welcome all to another live stream. So, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today we are going a bit old school. I actually saw there's a message in the chat already from Jezza, who's asking, is this going to be a review of the debate that happened years ago? So, yeah, whether you want to call it a review or just a reaction or whatever, more of a reaction to the appearance of David Benatar on Sam Harris's podcast, which is at the moment called Making Sense. But I think it was maybe called something else back then. But anyway, so Sam Harris's podcast, it's been running for quite a while now, and in episode 107. So, and first, before I go into all of this, please hello in the chat if you are watching. Rotem is already in the chat, or Rotem. I actually don't know how you pronounce your name. Rotem or Rotem is already in the chat. Obviously, Jezza asked that question. If you're here, if you're watching, please say hello. It's always nice to see who's watching and have a bit of back and forth rather than me just sat here. So yeah, so let me share my screen and I'll show you what we're looking at. So this is from Sam Harris's website. So he runs this podcast, Making Sense, which has been going for a while. Episode 107 he did is Life Actually Worth Living, which obviously he's a layperson on this. Well, no, I guess he's more than a layperson because he's like into David Benatar, but like whoever. Whoever comes up with the title for this podcast video, they obviously misinterpret there because it's a life actually worth living rather than that what started. But at the same time, they're making a title that the average or likely consumer basically got to make it more. But anyway, so at the expense of one. Yeah, this. So there's a few things on quick story before we actually start watching. Just quickly say those that so Danielle, Joey, Chiffon, and Jezza again, and Trackfield as well. A tiny bit of like personal background is that when I've spoken about this at a bunch of different points, and I've got a video about it on my channel. But yeah, I first heard about antinatalism from overhearing a conversation. But my first proper engagement with antinatalism was a couple months after that, or sometime after that. When I was people I think after that, actually way back okay, that's Brad. Then a guy called Michael Green, who is sadly no longer with us, but he's sort of like an old school hardcore animal rights activist. and yeah, very interesting and inspiring guy. And yeah, actually, this next weekend I'm volunteering at a sanctuary that actually has a memorial to him. So yeah, he definitely left an impact. But anyway, so and then also George Martin, who many of you will know, who runs Climbers in Debunked. He's been on my channel, I don't know how many times, but like at least a few times. We've done reactions to his streams. He's done a few debates on anti-natalism, mostly focused on veganism. But anyway, so I was talking to them, and I didn't know at the time. George must have brought the topic up. I can't remember how the topic came up, and I didn't know that at least Brad and George were anti-natalists. I can't remember if Michael was. It wouldn't surprise me if he was though. But I was basically talking to
one still
learn about it and stuff. Because I found it very interesting, but I wasn't initially I wasn't won over because I just didn't know enough. Anyway, so I had that conversation with them, and then they sent me away to look at it or listen to a few interviews, and this was one of them. So this was actually, if it wasn't the first, it was one of the first videos or interviews I listened to about anti-natalism. So this is going right back to the beginning for me. I don't think I've actually listened to it since, really. I might have, and I just forgot, but I don't think I have. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. There was another thing I was going to say about the about the episode, but I can't remember what it was. So yeah, let's quickly go back to the chat, and then I've got a couple more things to go over, and then we will get into the actual reaction. So Massilia is in the chat as well. Welcome, Massilia. Anna, welcome, Anna. Massilia says, oh no, sorry. So I think Massilia's replying. So Jessica says, looking forward to listening to this one. I'm usually a fan of some host's work. Then Roslyn says, me too. Some hosts is probably more open-minded than Jordan Peterson, for example. Yeah, I think Sam Harris, from what I've seen, it's not always the case, but from what I've seen, he often comes at issues from a place of trying to understand in good faith. Doesn't always work out like that, but generally that's my experience with him. Jordan Peterson, he just stoops so low sometimes. I used to have a bit of time for Jordan Peterson, but he's descended into fucking madness and shit. So, and Anna says, remember I said I was going to a baby shower? Oh yeah, during the last stream. I didn't hear anyone suggest this. This couple should try to have more children in the future, so I guess it could have gone worse. Very nice. I hope that your experience with the baby shower was not intensely awkward or aggravating. Prasad is in the chat as well. Zaki is in the chat, says, just curious if you and Amanda recorded the panel discussion yet. So some random person shouting outside. So yeah, so what Zaki's asking about is, so I mentioned this in the last stream, but if you're on my community tab, or post tab, I don't like it, this big post tab, I like the community tab, or post tab, this sounds weird. But so there's going to be a panel about the how to define antinatalism coming out. It has been recorded now. And all I will say is, it has been recorded. I enjoyed it. I thought it went overall well. It was very nice being on a panel with very interesting people, and it is in the process of being edited and reviewed, and it should be out very soon. I don't exactly know when it's going to be out, but if all goes well, in the next couple of days. So, if not sooner, but I don't know. That's all I can say on that now. But it will be out soon, and once it's out, obviously anyone is free to watch it. I will also be doing a live stream reaction to it, like I'm doing with this podcast episode now. And I'm hoping to get a guest on to join me to do a reaction to that, but we'll see how that goes. I won't say who the potential guest is at the moment. Cool, okay. CH23 is in the chat from the US. Someone else is in the chat from I don't know, I can't read Japanese, so I don't know how to say your name, sorry. But yeah, where is everyone else from? Be interesting to see where in the world is represented. Cool. Okay. Actually, before we start, just like a quick little of another update that people might find interesting. So, obviously, it's Sunday today. Yesterday was Saturday. Yesterday was the National Animal Rights March in London. I'm not sure how many people were there, but we do a march, ends in Parliament Square, there's some talks and blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. I guess you guys know how marches work. But one thing that people might like to hear is that obviously there was a representation of anti-natalists there. There wasn't any like explicit representation, it's not like there were like anti-natalist banners, but I was there, obviously. George Martin was there. I'm just thinking about anyone else whose name I can share publicly. I mean, there were a bunch of anti-natalists there, but I'm just trying to think of any other like faces.
George R.R. Martin.
Danny Shine was there. Danny Shine might have been there. I didn't see him. He could have been there because it's something that he's come to, but Danny's quite like independent. He just sort of turns up to things as and when, all that sort of stuff. And then, yeah, I think that's basically everything. We have actually had a couple of donations before we even start, so I'm going to read those out. David's in the chat as well, and Critter as well. I think Critter's joined David's jugular. So yeah, we already have so first of all, to the two people who have already donated, thank you so much for the support, really helps with covering the cost of everything. So the first one is, oh no, I won't be able to watch live again unless you're planning on going for more than 2 hours again, which 100% this will be longer than 2 hours because the episode itself is like over an hour and a half, so it will take me longer than 2 hours to react. Please say hello to everyone in the chat. Hello everyone in the chat. And give a shout out to any viewers in Scotland. Have we got any viewers in Scotland? Let us know in the chat. And that's from Bovine Blue Stocking. And then we've got a second...
3 stills on my foot.
Second donation says, big up Rastaman Lawrence, a little tip for your split fund, Run Up Babylon, I, etc. I don't know what I means. And I don't know what the Babylon reference is, but thank you so much. It won't be going on smoking cannabis because yeah, that's just not something I really do. I'm not against it. I'm actually quite like liberal and pro on drug regulation and legalization, but just not really my thing. But thank you so much.
Hogs, Celtics,
cool.
and Nets.
Everything. Zachary's in the chat. Welcome to Zachary.
Hogs, Celtics, and Nets.
So, like I said before, this is the episode that we're going to be listening to, reacting to. But again, because I don't trust anymore any of the volume on YouTube videos, I have downloaded it.
Crispy! Treat your inner child.
Take your health to the power of omega-3 with Nordic Natural. Help every cell in your body function at its best with purely sourced support for your heart, mind, and body.
You are not one thing. You are all the things, constantly growing and changing into the next version of you.
It's the NBA on the drop.
Boston brings the action to the Garden as the Celtics face the Knicks. Then the Lakers take on the Timberwolves. Celtics, Knicks, T-Wolves, Lakers, only on Prime.
And put it to some nice scenic background again, because I think people quite like the space background last time. So this time, it's not space, but it is nice scenic views, landscape views, from a particular country, which it does say at the start, but if anyone wants to guess before we start, then go in the chat and see if you get it. But I think that is everything for now. Welcome Adam to the chat. I think we can start.
Welcome to the Waking Up Podcast. This is Sam Harris. Today I'm speaking with David Benatar. David is a professor of philosophy at the University of Cape Town in South Africa. He's the author of a few books, Better Never to Have Been, The Harm of Coming into Existence, and most recently, The Human Predicament, a candid guide to life's biggest questions.
Just very quickly, before we go on, we've just had a super chat. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to Veghead who sent in the super chat. They didn't leave a message, but like when you put in a thing via Streamlabs or super chat, you can leave a message. Veghead, if you want to put a message in the chat, and I can read it out, if you didn't put one on the super chat, then please go ahead. But yeah, if you don't have any message, that is also completely fine. Thank you so much for the distribution.
And he's a philosopher who many of you have wanted me to speak with. I've been getting.
Yeah, I actually remember this bit from when I first watched it. When
I hate myself for loving you. Burn.
Anti-Nathan is still something that actually, like, most people haven't even heard of. So I was kind of surprised that there had been enough requests for Sam to speak to Benatar. Yeah, and to be honest, I do think people just like genuinely find this topic interesting. I mean, I've said this before, but whenever I speak to people about it, it's generally, not always, but it's generally quite rare for people to have an actual bad reaction to it. I've actually found that it's much more common for people to have a bad reaction when I've done like vegan outreach. And I think the reasons that obviously this is not a massively informed opinion, so this is just my speculation, is that I think with veganism, because it's more well known, a lot of people have already made up their opinion, or they've consumed media that has made up their opinion for them, so they have a reference point to dart back to when they're confronted with the idea. But with antinatalism, because most people have never heard of it, or if they have, they don't know anything about it, when they first start talking to someone about it, I just don't think they formed enough of an opinion or have enough reference material to even have a bad reaction. Obviously, some people still do, but I've found that even to be honest, most people are just genuinely interested.
Warriors against you.
And that's the delayed super chat from Bedford. So thank you again. I have no idea why it's so delayed coming through Streamlabs. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
Emails and tweets about him for quite some time. He is perhaps the most prominent exponent of a philosophy called anti-natalism. And you will hear much more about that in today's episode. The question for David really is whether or not resistance is worth the trouble. And the answer to that question is an emphatic no.
That's part of it, obviously. Like, that is a big part of the conversation. But, like, I think antinatalism actually more centers on, like, the morality of creating someone, which is slightly different on is existence worth it.
And this makes for an interesting conversation. As you'll hear, there are a couple of places where our intuitions diverge, and you just have to pick which intuition you find most compelling.
And I've actually been to Iceland, and I think I recognise some of these places. I think I went to them. But I went in winter, or not winter. I think it was. But anyway, it was a colder part of the year, but it wasn't the middle of winter. So a lot of the places did have ice all over them, so they looked slightly different.
Well, we talk about many interesting things. We talk about the asymmetry between the good and bad things in life, the ethics of existential risk, the difference between starting and continuing a life. He sees those as very different. Our built-in bias towards existence and how that may confuse us. The relationship between anti-natalism and another position called pro-moralism, the idea that we did good things, we all died in our sleep tonight. I talked for a few minutes about my notions of moral landscape. And let's talk about the limits and paradoxes of introspection. How viewing your life in a certain way can actually change what there is to notice about your life. And there are many other topics here. Population ethics is a very rich conversation for those of you who like moral philosophy. It got me to realize at least one thing that resolves for me at least one of the troubling paradoxes in Derek Harper's philosophy. So I found it very
26-57. You just lost by 31. No, I won. Oh, I think usually you put your own score first and then this other team's second. That's why. But don't talk to Aaliyah Aziz. That person comes in my stream and writes, "I hate myself." Not every day, but like that person does it a lot. I don't know what the point of it is, but that's all they say. They never say anything else besides that. I hate myself. I hate myself. It's like I don't know what the hell the purpose of doing that is. That's all they say. I know I be seeing that sometimes. Weirdo shit. What am I doing? Oh my god. This shit makes my head hurt. Why the fuck are there so many challenges? Warrior. Hey Siri, set a timer for an hour and 20 minutes.
1 hour and 20 minutes starting now.
valuable conversation. And I hope you do as well. And now I bring you David Hennifer.
Just before the episode actually starts, we've got a few new people in the chat. So welcome Adam, Snake Killer, Wise Man, McField, Kodak, and Irish Tanky as well.
I'm here with David Benatar. David, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thank you, nice to be with you.
So I've been hearing about you for at least a year. I plead unfamiliarity with your book, but people have been emailing me about you. I think they have read some of your articles and read your book.
Probably Sigma.
A philosophy that's quite novel and quite pessimistic and quite interesting. It really strikes at the very core of the question, is life worth living? And your answer to that is a resounding no, at least for those who don't yet exist. And no doubt most of what is interesting in moral philosophy can be brought to bear on this question. Before we dive into your philosophy, give us a kind of a potted history of what you've been doing intellectually and the kinds of questions you focus on.
Well, this is one question I've revisited on multiple occasions, and if you haven't issues related to it.
Yeah, my understanding is that the first time he sort of wrote on antinatalism publicly, I might be wrong on this, but the first time I'm aware of it, he wrote an article, it was sometime like in the...
Diamond Jack Sigma's only going for 100K. You didn't end up getting the pink diamond?
in the late 90s, a paper called Why It's Always Better Not to Exist or something like that. And Better Never to Have Been is which came out in 2006, is basically like the book version of that, much expanded, covers new ground, this sort of stuff. But I think the first time was in the 90s. You know what, it might have even been 1997, which is when I was born. Let me just look it up. Let's continue, I'll look up it.
I think my audience is always a moral philosophy.
Couldn't play the last couple of days of the season? Damn. That sucked.
Specifically in practical ethical questions. But often when I look at practical ethical questions, I'm interested in the theoretical issues that lie behind them. And I suppose the area of property of ethics, those two come together quite well. But I have written about other topics as well. Another book that I wrote.
Yeah. It's called Why It Is Better Never to Come Into Existence in American Philosophical Quarterly. And it was July 1997 when that was published, which was the month I was born. If it was released on the day I was born, that would be hilarious. It doesn't say what day it was, but the fact that that came out in the same month I was born is so funny.
Second sexism, about discrimination against men and boys. And then I've done a range of practical ethical questions.
And you are currently a professor of philosophy.
That's correct. Yes.
I've just put the link to that one in the chat. I think that's the first thing we probably went on.
At $6 Popeyes Big Lots, I'm with them. Those PSS the signature chicken or breast tenders. Those are.
We on God, go back to that.
Small four. Good four. You're not getting past it. Small. Four. The best. All that holding the ball in the paint, you're not getting past that one.
Shut up, let me find my
Come on, they take constructive criticism. Playing straight, playing calm. I'm just trying to get straight. Play your game. You're doing nuts. My nigga, you're real. I ain't calling your name. Yeah, I called in your name. No, I'm saying yours. You don't need to be holding the ball too long. Come on, man. Come on, we grown as. Go deep. Send low. You're not shooting. We playing straight curve. Jesus. Jesus.
Oh, they're big, yeah.
Stay alright. Happy folks. Yeah, that's good. Got help over here. Could have guarded baseline. Hey, always be looking for me to see cheer. Come on, man. That's lazy, bro. For me to see cheer. Come on, man. That's lazy, bro. I'm a rap cut. Bro, my name at the right time. You're just passing it randomly. Come on, PG, get it together. Said rap cut. That's cut. I would have had to cut. That's me. Good take. Small forward, small forward. I can see them over there.
One, two, three, four, five, five. I don't know. Oh shit. If you're still in here, I'm about to go make some food. I'm gonna get off. Hungry as hell.